rí gbogbo wọn sáyé
lálá. gbogbo wọn ok nísìnyí wáyé tí gbogbo wọn lé wáyé tí gbogbo wọn ń drag mú ìwà kílẹ̀tọ̀ lè drag mú kìí ṣe mo díẹ̀ gbogbo yín ẹ̀ lọ drag ẹ̀ tó bá ní finish gbogbo yín dànù ẹ̀ lọ díẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹbí búkì ló ń kọ́ fọwọ́ sọ̀yà ọlọ́ọ̀bí kan ṣe.
tó ti náwó yín fún personal issues ó ti náwó yín fún personal ó fẹ́ ṣẹ́yún.
ẹ lè drag bójú kéésì.
àwọn sọ pé ọmọ ìgbà tí mi lò ẹni máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé just a chicken chain àmọ́ ta owó ẹlòmíì lù sísẹ́ ẹlòmíì fọ́ lórí platform tó bá jọ.
you know your ear deaf.
tẹ̀lé ọ̀dọ̀ lórí app yìí lórí pé àwọn èèyàn sọ́mọ̀ bàbá Mohbad ẹlòmíì fi òbò ó fi ṣòfò wọ́n gbé òkú ẹlòmíì gbóná. tó gbọ́n gbà fọ́mọ̀ ẹ̀ wọ́n wá náwó nàkúnà ẹ̀ wá ní àmọ́ ìdásílọ̀ ẹlòmíì ilé ẹ̀ dàrú ẹlòmíì ó lù sísẹ́. owó ẹlòmíì owó ẹlòmíì afẹ́fẹ́ bá tó gbé káàkiri.
owó díẹ̀ small thing tí káńsù máa fún TikTok ló ń gba gbogbo ẹ̀.
ẹ wá bá mọ 30 million ẹ mọ̀ ìdáhùn yẹn kan mọ́ yín bàbá o.
ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ́ra mo ń gbọ́ ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ra ìbọ̀lẹ̀ àwọn òbí kọ́ra ẹ
tó bẹ́ẹ̀ búkì ló rẹ yín wá nìyẹn búkì ló rẹ yín jáde.
kọ́ra yín ló ní ìlọsí ọ̀bọ̀ bàtí bá sọ̀rọ̀.
ó ti tó ẹ gbàgbé pàjọ́sì fọ̀ náà. owó tó kó jọ sọ̀rọ̀ kankan tó mọ dáwọ́ mi ni àbí. ẹni wé fọwọ́ kí ni wé fọwọ́.
One naira kò sẹ́ni tó máa dá mọ́. Nobody is buying.
Why not?
This 30 million. Why not?
You are the wait for ọdún òní bówó dé.
Àwọn vendors, àwọn jáde lọ, Bẹ́sítò, Kùrẹ́tì, Múyìwá, Bukis.
Ó sì tún fọwọ́ ọdún ẹgbẹ́ òní bówó dé.
Ṣé wọ́n ṣe public ẹ̀ka mi náà? Ṣé wọ́n ṣe pọ̀ kì í ṣe public ni wọ́n?
GPEX no, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀
public nǹkan public gbé nǹkan tó bí sọ fún yín.
Ebi gbà tí ìjọba lọ ṣe lọ́tọ̀ ebi ọ̀sán tó ti lọ ṣe wọ́n sọ ẹbí tí táwọn náà wọ́n sọ títí wọn náà.
ẹ dáwọ́ ẹ ní dáwọ́ kẹ tẹ́bà dáwọ́ ní dáwọ́.
ṣé ìjọba mọ̀ 30 million yẹn máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ ìyẹn lè yẹ mọ̀ 30 million.
ẹ̀yin ò fi understand people. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún àti ìwé mọ̀ sọ fún wọn.
ẹ̀yin ẹ̀fà wọn ilé tẹ́yọ̀ bá tilẹ̀ ẹ̀fà wọn tó ń jà ẹ fi wọn lẹ̀.
ẹ kọ́ máa sọ lọ no problem.
tẹ́yọ̀ bá tilẹ̀ join wọn ẹ step aside ẹ má condemn wọn.
wọ́n máa sọ lọ no problem.
ẹ̀yẹ́ máa wòran ní ẹ máa pa mọ́ 30 million ẹ̀yẹ́ máa wò àwọn tó ń request fún ẹ jẹ́ kó máa béèrè fún lọ. ẹ̀yẹ́ máa wò wọ́n ràn ẹ má tẹ́yọ̀ bá tilẹ̀ join wọn ẹ má bùrù ṣe kíní ẹ stand ẹ kàn á dúró lórí ọwọ́ yín. ẹ tó lórí ẹ máa wòran ẹ má condemn àwọn tó béèrè fún. àmọ́ 30 million.
Mr. Kunle wọ́n bí Jésù bí 4 months ago wọ́n tún ti fẹ́ pa Jésù ní bàbá ò lè ṣe accountability 32 years ti Jésù ṣe.
nǹkan tí mo sọ ti lè yí ṣe rí owó yìí ó máa jẹ́ dídásán fún wa ni.
àní ẹgbàgbé ń pa ẹ jẹ́ kó jẹ ẹ má sọ pa kíní kankan mọ́ ó máa bàdà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ń wá ní o ẹgbàgbé ń pa kó jẹ́ ìsàtọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ platform yìí. ẹ má gbọ́ mi bàbá ẹ kó fún platform lọ́dọ̀ tí ẹ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ way forward ẹ lọ́wọ́ fún platform kẹ́ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ way forward lọ́dọ̀ yín àwọn èèyàn máa wá jọ yín bẹ̀ way forward ẹ lọ start ẹ lọ́dọ̀ yín àwọn èèyàn máa wá bá yín ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ way forward ẹ kà bẹ́ way forward.
because there is no way forward without accountability.
ẹ máa gbọ́ mi ẹ jẹ́ sọ́kọ́ fún yín Bukky Jesse yìí ó máa lọ sórí péjì Very Dark Man ó máa ń wá bẹ́ẹ̀ tó máa ń kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ìjọ tí bọ̀bọ̀ ìkan tó lọ gbá àwọn judges kan tó lọ gba 100 million tí Very Dark Man lọ gbé sọ́tẹ̀ bàkàtì bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn jáde tó sọ ọgbẹ́ meeting Bukky Jesse kó kọ́mẹ̀ntì bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní well done good job kíní kankan ìwọ tó kọ́mẹ̀ntì bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń pèsè Very Dark Man àwọn àgbèrè accountability lọ́wọ́ rẹ fún ti bàbá Mohbad ó wá ṣépè fún wọn sẹ́ẹ̀mọ̀ pé ó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe ìwọ tó ń pèsè Very Dark Man fún nǹkan tó ṣe fún yẹn ó wá ṣépè fún wọn tó bèèrè ti bàbá Mohbad lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wájú àtẹ̀wọ́ sì máa dọ̀rọ̀ kí ni ẹ Very Dark Man sì máa lọ ó máa pín sínú ẹ̀ bàbá rẹ̀ jáde a máa gbé dọ̀dọ̀ Very Dark Man máa inbox ẹ̀ ó máa gbé kí ni bàbá tó bá ti gbé sẹ́mẹ̀ ó máa lọ pín ìwé ẹ̀má bank Very Dark Man máa pín ìwé tó máa ṣe ibẹ̀lẹ̀ tí máa di gbogbo ìtumọ̀ tún jáde ó máa sẹ́yìn fídíò yẹn sí ó máa gbé jáde Very Dark Man lọ ó máa pín ìtẹ̀ jáde ó máa expose gbogbo yín bẹ̀ nǹkan tá à ń gbé pamọ́ yẹn ó máa expose yẹn Very Dark Man máa ṣe jáde.
ọ̀rọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ DNA bàbá ṣe tún sọ à ń sọ̀rọ̀ DNA bàbá ṣe tún sọ.
ẹ̀yin ò gbé ẹ̀rí géèmù tó ń play ni kò wá ní blame ó wá ní pé bàdámù ìwà gan kìíní kan kò wá ní blame ẹ̀ kò ní bu ó wá ń bú òkú lọ́yà òkú ìwà òkú ẹni bọ́ ti lẹ́jọ́ ṣe kìíní ó wá ń bú lọ́yà ó ń dà sórí lọ́yà.
with all this ẹ má bínú nǹkan mo fẹ́ sọ yìí owó yìí kò sẹ́ni ló lè rí gbà padà lọ́wọ́ wọn by law.
Bàbá ẹ̀yẹ gbàgbé pẹ̀ àwọn ẹ̀yẹ gbàgbé wọn rí gbà. Àdìẹ má sọ pa àwọn bàtà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wọ́n rán yín wá níṣẹ́ pẹ̀jọ kún owó yẹn. Ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀ mọ́ inú bí àwọn èèyàn. Àwọn èèyàn gbá yín lò ká o. Àwọn afẹ́fẹ́ wà o.
Ẹ ti sọnù nìyẹn náà.
Òkà àwọn afẹ́fẹ́ wà o.
Wàá yá accountability before justice.
Ó dáa. Wọ́n máa òkà gbá yín látòrí afẹ́fẹ́ ní.
Anyway, you can never
fẹ́ bèrè báwo la ẹ fẹ́ rìkọ́bà owó ìpadà ló máa ṣe rìkọ́bà.
Àní ẹ lọ bẹ lọ́wọ́ fún péjì
lọ́wọ́ yìí ló máa wà fún àti wà lórí alísìkò máa ma sọ̀rọ̀.
báwo ni EFCC ṣe máa ń
rìkọ́bà ẹ̀.
báwo ni EFCC ṣe máa ń rìkọ́bà owó. àfihàn fi gbólóṣó nìkan ló kún gbogbo ẹ̀. bàbá òde ní gbogbo owó yẹn gbólóṣó a ti mọ̀ pé 3 million ní ìsọ́ fi ṣẹ́yún a ti mọ gbogbo àwọn yẹn.
bàbá fọkọ̀ a ti gbà èlò lókọ̀ a ti gbà àwọn gáìsì ẹ̀ fífíńkà àti bí lórúkọ wọn gbogbo wọn fọkọ̀
bàbá Mohbad tẹ̀ ń sọ́pọ̀tì yẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn èèyàn máa tẹ̀yìn lójúmọ́ lẹ̀ o. ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá Mohbad jáde síta ó ń public ṣé àrẹ pẹ́ lè fún public ẹ̀ jẹ lọ ni owó onírú owó ọláta ó máa lágbára díẹ̀ o ó bẹ́tà kẹ́ ẹ má wulẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o. Tọ́lá yẹn lè faṣọ mọ́ ní wọ́n lè faṣọ mọ́ ní mọ́ ní ọ̀rọ̀.
Tó bá bẹ̀ sí tẹ̀sán olójú ìṣàkà wọn àbàdàn.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n wọ́n bá yóò dúdú o.
Àgásà lọ́wọ́ dáhùn ẹ̀wọ̀ yàrá kan gásà o. Ẹ̀jọ̀ pé ló ta sí ní jẹ́ tọ́wọ́.
ẹ ti gbàgbé nǹkan tá a wá síbí fún pé justice là ń wá.
A ní ẹlọ́bẹ̀ lórí
ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Mohbad là wá síbí fún.
Justice wo lẹ̀ wá? Ṣé bàbá ọmọ ń wá justice?
Bàbá Mohbad ò lè gbé gbá pé ká dáwó lọ́la ká tó dá mọ́. Ní ti sọ fún yín pé ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Mohbad ń lọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀.
Àní
ẹgbẹ́ lórúkọ àjà fún public làjà fún àjà fún bàbá Mohbad. Bàbá Mohbad ò lè wá lọ́la kó ní òun nídìí. Bàbá Mohbad is out of this case entirely.
Public tẹ̀ jáfúnà ló béèrè owó náà ń béèrè accountability náà. Bàtà máa ń sọ fún wọn náà béèrè.
olówó wà ṣé jò ló gbé mi ó kẹ́ sọ pé jò ló gbé mi ẹ kàn jáde kẹ́ sọ pé jò ló gbé mi.
Bàbá ti fowó sí open studio.
Àwa náà la dà fún àyè báwa la dà fún
àwọn màmá ọ̀dọ́ di music yẹn ló ṣí studio.
àwọn là ń pè bàbá la fi dáwó fún.
Ẹ má wọrí.
Mr. Kúnlé àwọn èèyàn kílẹ̀sì bàbá ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ aláwọ̀ bàbá yìí
tẹ́lẹ̀
gbogbo ọwọ́ tó sọ yìí correction vengeance gbogbo wọn tó ìwà gbogbo wọn là ń tẹ́lẹ̀ o kọ́ sí ilé gbogbo wọn là ń tẹ́lẹ̀ báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo yìí là ń support gbogbo wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ó sì yí o ọjọ́ kan lákọ̀ yìí dé tẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn wọn wáì torí pé ìwà tó wù.
kéèyàn máa ṣe túsàn ṣé kéèyàn máa ṣe túsàn èèyàn wá justice fọmọ ẹ kó yẹ kó ra máa mú ìyá Mohbad kó máa lò jẹ́jẹ́ kó máa kóró gan kó máa lò jẹ́jẹ́ for justice sake ó wá ń ṣe túsàn ó tún wá dé kí ó tún wá ṣe ìdásí na Mohbad dey come 20 years I go still dey alive to enjoy ṣèbájọṣe malians in another way in another voice. Bàbá don ṣe oyún yẹn ní ìsinyìí ó ti ṣe kò yé wa báyìí 3 million.
Maybe na your mama give belle na. Maybe na your mama baba give belle na.
Cut. Mo ṣe cut bí 20 videos mi tí mo ṣe fẹ́ post yẹ it is too much. Mohbad ló expose gbogbo everything. I'm not happy the way they are not mentioning that. They are not mentioning Gurexi in all these things. And they are defending those people. All these guys are together. Don't listen to
anyone. That is my point. Someone coming outside to come and castigate them doesn't mean that is not part of it. He was part of it. And something I was asking people here, I want to put my own maybe most of them. Tabati body is not getting she will go a mapa solo. Tabati body is not the conclusive more. Nobody, to our own is that we are seeing results at a real result. Regardless of there or not 30 million or 30 million.
That pathologist now Muiwa friend from
that is even with that we have all are supposed to be here. My friend from Timothy autopsy about okay injection of Mohbad ló pa Mohbad o. It's something. We hold down to one, we hold something up Not you telling us that it's inconclusive because to put one you another thing.
Well, in Nigeria police should arrest Baba Mohbad.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ gbogbo tẹ́ ń sọ yàtọ̀ gúfa ni ní the result kankan ṣe ẹ tọ́ bá ti gbá àdúrà àti blessing bá àwọn méjì mú àti ìjọsìn àwọn méjì yẹ blessing àti no kẹtẹ ẹ fi jòsí gan tọ́ bá ti mú blessing àtàdúrà ẹ̀yin wọn lọ́rùn ẹ jẹ́ ká mú wọn ibi tó ń gbé Yọ̀mí lọ yẹ tí bàbá ẹ tó fi jáde tó ní ẹ̀sọ́ díẹ̀ nú ẹ̀kẹ́ gbẹnu dákẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ tí Yọ̀mí ń gbé lọ yẹ tọ́ bá ti gbá blessing àti àdúrà ó ti tán. Wọ́n á ká bolobolo.
Joseph evidence tó máa gbé bàbá ni ti sọ díẹ̀ yẹn náà ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ là ń sọ wáyé tó fi máa ní ká sọ díẹ̀ ikú tó pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ everybody ń bẹ kó máa pa wá oníkà sọ díẹ̀.
Sẹlẹ
ìyẹn àwọn làwọn láti lẹ bàbá pọtẹ́bù ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá pé wọ́n fi bàbá ṣe signatory account sẹlẹ ló kọ́ bàbá fún signatory account fún nǹkan public rárá.
I dey hear you.
Bàbá kan bàbá ní kẹgbẹ́ kànga bàbá fẹ́ kẹgbẹ́ ó wáyé pé ibi tẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀lù lẹ́ ló ń gbẹ́ o bọ́ọ̀lù dẹ̀ ní yóò máa jìjú kànga lọ kànga ló fẹ́ kẹgbẹ́ kẹ ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yẹ pé
bàbá ló fúra ẹ̀ sínú ọ̀sẹ̀ tó wà.
èyí lẹ lọ gbé wá bọ́ọ̀lù lẹ́ lọ ń gbẹ́ yìí o bọ́ọ̀lù lẹ́ máa lọ ó máa kọ́ ìsàlẹ̀ omi ni bàbá yà jáde pé ó yá ẹbú yẹ pẹ́ bí.
bàbá ló kọ́ ẹ̀ sínú ọ̀sẹ̀ torí tí public bá ń jà fún nǹkan ó yẹ kó yorùbá rẹ kúrò ní ó yẹ kó wọ́n sọ fún dára fún investigation.
G-Banks pẹ̀lú the way everybody.
bàbá get kìíní mi tí ọmọ bá tọ́ kéèsì bá jẹ́ homicide case we don't consider family in it. Whether you are the father or you are the mother you are not considered at all.
G-Banks
the justice for Mohbad should have been independent of the family.
Yes. Everybody are supposed to also.
Involving family now we will now be seeing that Baba Murabai because we have counted Baba as a public.
No.
If Baba has not been in the picture of justice for Mohbad public
as an entertainer.
So I don't get my point. Get my point. Are we not seeing women? Is women not wearing clothes? Get my point now. You are not getting my point. Is women not going to pass?
I get your point. No worry.
Is women not going to pass it? Who is castigating women like this?
Because that should have been
if he has freed that
he came out to tell us say she be snake.
Public what the public is looking for. That they want to find out what killed Mohbad. He's not supposed to be part of it at all. Get my point.
But she don't tell us.
He got it. He did not imagine. Yomi ni the public bá ṣe investigation lórí homicide case. You are not supposed to consider family. The threat can come from anybody. Even Baba himself is not supposed to be. He's a suspect. Everybody is a suspect. Everybody. No sọ̀rọ̀ yín gbà yẹn àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ castigate gbogbo àkànyìn kan Baba is suspect. Àwọn tó ń support Baba wọn the same person náà that wọ́n á bú Baba lẹ́yìn ẹ̀sìn. I said last year that everybody including Baba they are all suspects. That came from. Àṣà àwọn orí táwọn náà ti fojú rí pé at the end of the day family ẹ̀ tó close sí ìyá àti bàbá ló máa rán ìyàwó ló máa rán ayákìlá kó lọ pa
ṣé tó bá gbowó lọ gbogbo public pé okay o máa sick o wọ́n máa yẹ fóònù mi wo my bank statement this and that this is what we need for justice it will cost 50 million the public gave 400 million and at the end of the day he was unable to even follow up with petition for embalmment. No petition was written regarding justice for Mohbad. That is the fact.
If you want to write petition, let the public rep. My own is that you people
wait
like
now.
You like to move on and you are forgetting that he's just a carpenter.
Which carpenter?
Same on his frame. And you thought this guy is a supernatural person that's supposed to do this right for flesh.
Carpenter, where they knock.
Frame in the frame. All these things I've seen it from the beginning of the issue that these people you just give him unnecessary things.
No donate for third autopsy.
Nothing like donation again. Nobody should donate for anything. Anybody that wants to do this now.
No, why?
If they want to go back to Bekete, let them go back to
donation now. Me, I want collect donation now. Me, I really want fight for this thing now. I can't say.
Nobody is donating again.
I need 2 cents.
2 million into me. Me, I go need 2 cents. Who they go to use the carry Olosho? Go inside forest. Go to find that justice with 2 sons.
for 7 days.
G-Banks.
What the cost of the justice?
Mo gbọ́ yín.
Mo lé ẹjọ́ fẹ́mi 200,000.
Ẹ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ one on one ẹ máa jọ sọ business lèmi ṣe.
Mo ní kẹ́ fẹ́mi lówó ẹni tí
Mr. Wale, I don't think the thing wey dey run for my head now is your money. How much did you donate? Bring your receipt. I will double it. I no hear their voice again. Their voice don go.
Everybody ó ti sọ wọn yàn náà, ó máa jọ wọn yàn gan, àwọn tó lose iṣẹ́ wọn ni. Àwọn tó lose iṣẹ́ wọn, àwọn tó lose relationship wọn lórí justice for Mohbad. Agbẹ́kẹ̀wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ public yìí. Don't forget that this public were host here o. Gbogbo wa ló wà compassionate lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Tí Vengeance bá sọ̀rọ̀ lórí justice for Mohbad nígbà yẹn, gbogbo wa máa ń listen lẹ́ẹ̀mẹwàá. Tí o máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rọ bí àwọn tí o tó bá dọ̀la báyìí máa get justice ni. Àwọn kan fi
come out to say Babalawo of Mohbad. This one come out to say pastor of Mohbad.
At the end of it, all of them failed us. The same public that we relied on, they failed us. Regardless of if Baba Mohbad was part of them.
Okay,
but it's the same public that failed us.
G-Banks, do you think that if actually we have had the right team of people who are accountable, petition-wise, not Muiwa that carry carry Juju come out now, show us how they carry name of spades.
My brother, if there is one person that is righteous among them,
without writing a petition,
hold on, you ask a question now. You ask a question now. If there is one person that is righteous among them, we would have used 30 million. If there is one person, even Bossman, if he has come outside to see all these things, then we will have recovered some money back. It's not now that they finish spending the money you are now talking.
I don't know when you joined justice.
That is why I'm telling you that all them pay my own is
why it's not Baba's family, that these people want to scam public. Since
that issue came up that time, Baba came out and said that it's his brother. I know this issue came outside then. Baba came outside and said yes, that Muyiwa is his clan. Lórí Ikú Radio. Ó justify ọ̀rọ̀ ó ní Muyiwa clan òun ni.
It's not his clown, it's his clown.
So it's his personal basis. So all of that might justify it. Baba came outside to say it. My own is that Baba should not be having part of this public issue. He should have just exonerated himself and let the public do their thing. And don't let us forget that the public that failed.
Okay, wait, G-Banks, can we remove Baba? What of others? Is there anybody?
Public anyone. Should be public anyone.
Wọ́n ṣe public.
I don't know public.
All àwọn kì í ṣe public.
Oh,
concern
ṣe public wọn.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká tiẹ̀ gbé kan nu wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé kan nu wọn. Kíkan tiẹ̀ file fojú balẹ̀ ẹjọ́. One of them, especially like that book he just.
They are all public. We all selected them only platform.
He was planning for them to.
If you remember, Paparino seen it. Paparino going to go my Benucci. People don't want to convert. Paparino go my Benucci. Gbogbo àwọn boss man, Daddy York and go. Ibi ni mo wá ti convert láyé ìgbà yẹn. Ibi mo wá ti mọ́ra. All of a sudden, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gba nọ́mbà ara wọn, personal number. Before you know, wọ́n náà àwọn creating àwọn kan ní kíní kan. Before you know, wọ́n fọ̀ committee.
G-Banks, before that time, èmi ti ń bá wọn jà ìjà accountability because èmi ti rí olè wọn tó mólè bọ̀. You get nínú process ti prime boy, I can see clearly that 1.5
èèyàn mọ̀rọ̀ sọ lórí TikTok tó mọ̀rọ̀ sọ lórí wọn
1.50 million di 3
million. Omi ìgbé kò ṣọlẹ̀ náà. Omi ìgbé kò ṣọlẹ̀. Omi ìgbé kò ṣọlẹ̀.
All of a sudden, kìnní kan di dọ́là pọ̀.
Ó jẹ́ ká báyìí máa fi tiwa gbọ́ pé àti 1 million olóyún wá 30 million wọn kan ẹ̀ǹbẹ̀zù. Kò yẹ ká máa fi tí ara gbórùn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
But wait, G-Banks, owó tó embezzle kì í ṣe 30 million o. You can't tell me Mama have embezzled. How much is that?
Some people say it's more than that. Ẹlẹ́mìí ni wọ́n dábò $100 million.
Let's take it from here. Ìgbà tó láwọn gba SAN ní 1 million, àdín 10 million ló ń gbà.
Okay, 50 million tó wà lókè ìbò ló lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan lọ pín sọ́wọ́.
Kò ní 10%.
Òsì tó jáde tó ní free lọ ṣe
King Sly
lọ ṣe autopsy.
See,
ó ṣe wá jáde sí ojú sọ̀rọ̀ náà pé free ni.
Bossman said that they even had to use that when you people were reporting GoFraudMe, that GoFraudMe pegged the account, that they had to even use fake documents, prepare fake documents.
or go fraud to be able to withdraw that money by Osu. So,
by law lè rí
bureaucracies yìí èmi bá yà Abuja bọ̀ wá ṣẹ́rí àwọn bureaucracies tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́rẹ́ mi lọ́wọ́ yìí.
Ẹ máa fi purpose sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi normal thing ṣe. Gbogbo purpose
normal thing mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ṣé orí pé ká nípa get result ni kò sẹ́ tó wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Wọ́n máa gbé mú ìwà sex máa gbé mú ìwà UX. Wọ́n máa gbé mú ìwà UX. We good for.
Tọ́ba gbé òfìdá náà ni. Tọ́ba gbé òfìdá náà ni. Bọ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ pé kò fún yín. Ṣé nínú public survey báyìí nínú public forum báyìí. Tọ́ba ti sọ̀rọ̀ tọ́ba ti dáwó tán báyìí. Ṣé láti náà yẹn tọ́ba ti dà sí kọ́ àti náà yẹn everybody ló wá candidate. Torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò sí tọ́wọ́n bá bá candidate tọ́wọ́n bá sọ pé òkè wọ́n rí lọ́ọ̀yà báyìí. Tó bá gba 25 million kò lè dá fún wọn ní commission tiwọn. That is, I'm telling you, it happens everywhere. Normal PR is a normal thing.
I give you 10%.
I got 10%. The agent is a PR agent.
That's why you got 10 million. Why you call it 25 million?
But at the end of the day, you spend all this money. You spend all this money. At the end of the day, you didn't get results. That is where my own problem is. Regardless of the 30 million, if we have getting results, I won't have even mind. At the end of the day, everything that was coming out that I want to finish on free. I want to finish on free. Kí ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀? Ìgbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yẹn wá ti rèsì pé wọ́n dá ìkìlọ̀ wá fún. Ìgbẹ́ ní áńgà yẹn máa fi wà náà. Kánà rí ìkọ́ tó yẹ ká dábò yìí fún ni. Àwọn èèyàn ní ìlú mọ̀.
Yúkì eléyìí gbèsè yẹn tó wá sọ nígbà tó ń pè mú ìwà ní ṣe mọ̀ pé Abíọ́lá wọ́n sacrifice Abíọ́lá ni so wọ́n sacrifice mi Mohbad fún adé ní Lagos State ni ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ tó yọ lọ lẹ́yìn
Mohbad ní millions Christ
tons of millions sísá ó ti lọ
Jesus Christ ni ẹ wo ìyẹn ọmọ kan tó ń sọ jàre èyàn kò fẹ́ sọ lórí ìta ara ẹ̀ lórí gbogbo
oníṣẹ́ ènìyàn lórí ìta ẹ̀ ní tó ṣe gbé voice note jáde kọ́ ló mọ̀ pé òun ṣiṣẹ́ fún bàbá ní oṣù kínní bàbá ní òun.
Possible at least possible kí Bukky Jesse má bá wọn pín owó kankan but at the end of the day you can't exonerate yourself because you are part of the team.
She's part of the team now.
She have requested for accountability from them personally.
She's part of criminal thinker. The first set of critical thinker that she in the likes of many of them don't want to beg banging. They came out beg something. There was a guy that beg something. He came out. Oh, there's so many things. See, man, why she? That was where why he compromised. Many things now. Bani came why she could sing to machine. A petition to Mohbad, but interview to Mohbad and she to mention Monday. A petition I want to agree with you want no problem. We send the consul to Musu Koshi. Koshi
no lie. My brother, you commented you need na lie, but Bukky Jesse shared with them. She don't change her teeth, even her nose, her house.
Àwọn tó pín GoFundMe yẹn pọ̀. Mo dẹ̀ lè bẹ̀tẹ̀ wípé GoFundMe autopsy yẹn Èkó náà ti ṣe. Mo lè bẹ̀tẹ̀ Èkó ni wọ́n ti ṣe.
So at the end of the day, no 30 million, only not to be 1 million.
Ọ̀nà tó yàtọ̀ tops maximum bóyá wọ́n ná 500.
Wọ́n wá pín 29.5 mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́.
Aláì. Ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀wọ̀n kan fún bàbá ní 3 or 4 years, bàbá máa ra lé tuntun. 3 or 4 years after this, everything bá blow out.
Bàbá ti náwó tó ń tọ̀. Bàbá tó lówó ní access bank kò ju 25,000 lọ.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n nìkan ló dáa. Wọ́n gbé owó ọ̀dà gbogbo fọ́ọ̀mù gbogbo ẹ̀.
Àwọn tó pín owó pọ̀. So they will always fight for bàbá. Àwọn tó pín owó pọ̀. Because I'm afraid bàbá is going down. Àwọn èèyàn tó máa go down pẹ̀lú bàbá pọ̀.
Baba has gone down already.
Like going down.
Baba cannot come outside to say anything for the public again. He has lost.
Like EFCC going down. I'm not talking about public going down.
Nobody can come. None of them can come outside.
Kọ́kọ́ bí ojú wa kúrò ká má sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad ní ká má
If you even talk about the money, If you even talk about the money, the next thing
Why are you talking about Baba?
if you even
Baba is not a
You don't need Baba. You don't need anybody.
When Baba came outside with
in the same country, you don't need Baba. You know,
Mohbad's dad. Introduction.
Who is Baba? Who is he?
Like Baba again in this issue.
System talking jẹ wá nìyẹn náà òun lọ mẹ kú ẹ má blame òun lọ mẹ kú.
Sometimes when we hear from the opposition and they say koto di pe everything owó wà involved owó tó pọ̀ tó báyìí wà involved, when we hear from the opposition they say tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ bí bàbá yìí ṣe like owó tó, you understand, a máa ṣépè fún àwọn tí kìíní tẹ̀mí, a máa ṣépè fún wọn stuff like that. Ṣé kò tí ì máa ṣe báyìí?
Kìíní sọ náà wùmí ní bàbá ní àmọ́ bàbá ní a máa sọ̀kò fún ni.
Ṣé kò tí ì máa ṣe báyìí?
Búkì náà ti sọ rí wọ́n tó ń gbà tó ń bá ṣe bàbá ní bàbá láì owó.
Ṣé kò máa sọ báyìí? Ṣé àwọn rúmọ̀ jáde ní sàmìyàn nígbà tí wọ́n dá ogun fún àwọn gẹ́gẹ́ bàbá àwọn
mọ́tò lórí kí wọ́n ṣe music.
This is Mohbad's dad. Dálẹ̀ orí afẹ́fẹ́.
Ẹ sọ díẹ̀ kẹgbẹ́nu dákẹ́.
Ìyẹn máa wá fíìmù mà ní. Ṣé ìlànà ló fẹ́ ra music yẹn sí?
And once you mention the money, the next thing that will come out is. Once you mention the money, the next thing that will come out is.
To do all these things, so there are some people advising that asking that okay, time they get calling in, but don't call orúkọ yìí tó ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Kọ́ńfìlì òfin jí fọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́.
Àbúrò ẹ̀ náà tún wá náà òun ní Mohbad lójú oorun, òun ní Mohbad ẹ̀rọ
ọ̀dẹ nìyẹn ìyẹn wà ọtí sí.
Bí mo ṣe mọ̀ pé wàhálà ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé wọ́n ti dojú kínní ìrú before kó tó di
pé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sọ́ọ̀sì. Àwọn ọmọ náà tún gbóni jáde ní ọ̀la.
Kó tó sọ̀rọ̀ sọ́ọ̀sì, wọ́n ní kí bàbá kú pé wọ́n fẹ́ rí statement of account. Ẹni tọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ bá mọ́ gladly, ẹni tí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ bá mọ́ ìgbà mo ti mọ̀ pé anything ló lè jáde níbi autopsy yẹn kò sí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti bọ́. Wọ́n ní kọ́ gbé statement of account.
Mo sọ lórí platform kan wípé kò sí kankan tó máa jáde lọ ní Cogline, kò sí kankan. Mo sọ lórí platform kan.
Kí ni way forward báyìí? Kí ni way forward?
Lẹ́yìn kan yìí lórí náà.
This is way forward ni pé owó Paparino lọ́wọ́ jáde ká lè fi mobilize bí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ṣe máa continue. That's the way forward. Ọlọ́wọ́ go forward jáde. Tí owó fọ́ọ̀nì bá jáde,
owó yẹn ò lè jáde mọ́. Owó yẹn ti lọ kò lè jáde mọ́.
Ọlọ́pàá ṣiṣẹ́.
Owó tó ti àkáǹtì fún wọn ti ná. Owó tó ti ṣe personal wọ́n ti ṣe gbogbo accountability ọlọ́pàá wọn ti ná. Ta lè mọ̀ pé ló wà nínú accountability náà wọ́n ti ìyẹn ò lè yọ.
Àbúrò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ bàbá òjà fún wọn mọ́ owó tí wọ́n kọ́kà lọ́lé lọ sùn.
$20,000.
Àwọn máa tún sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú music tí ó tún máa gbé another track jáde ń sìn.
Àníbalẹ̀ orí afẹ́fẹ́ igi ewé
ló máa jáde lọ Sunday. Ẹ̀sùn díẹ̀ lè mẹ́nu dákẹ́.
Music ni bàbá Asiru bá gbélé Asiru autopsy jáde kò wọ́n ò ní kankan. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n.
Muna certain. Pathologist wa mú
ẹ bá mobilize gan ẹ máa pariwo for like 2 or 3 months ó bá tó.
$1.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa mobilize ẹ mọ̀ gbogbo GoFundMe ní kàmáfi disturb Lagos government every day tí ó dẹ̀ ń wọ́ sí sílẹ̀ pé wọ́n rí káàdù sí pé Lagos ti ta ṣe kọ́ lẹ́yìn tó ṣe.
Ṣẹ̀rí àwọn tó wọ́n ti dojú kínní ìlú.
I sọ fún ọ pé new lead I need the corona I need new evidence tí ọlọ́pàá máa bá mi institute another charges against whoever tó bá mú wọn ní.
Nọ́ọ̀sì ló máa padà tó bá fi lè indict nurse. Tó bá fi lè indict nurse. New evidence indict nurse.
Ṣèbí Bukky dey say new evidence about Oji àtàwọn kìnìyàn tó
bá mi ṣe distraction yẹn.
Kí ni bàbá mi ṣe?
Distraction yẹn jàre distraction yẹn ọkọ̀ fẹ́ fi distract attention àwọn public ni.
Wọ́n ti lọ fowó yín jẹ tọ́kì, wọ́n ti fowó yín renovate ilé, wọ́n ti fowó yín renovate.
Ṣé wọ́n fà ìbẹ́ ká lọ́ra dáhùn láti máa dá $1.5 million láti gba ilé ìbàlù? Kíkà tó wá dá $1.5 million lọ fún ìdílé báyìí.
lókè ti dé ṣe ìgbà tó fi voice note tó ní mo kúkú ti sẹ́yìn sí bàbá bàbá rẹ̀ but wọ́n dì sí public ìbò nítorí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n sì ṣe nǹkan pẹ̀lú lórí lọ́dẹ̀ ìjábọ̀ ìlú.
ṣèlú initially meeting tí wọ́n pe bàbá sí lórí bọ́.
bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe pàtí ìdíje ká ní pé ó fẹ́ yẹ kí má láti wá sọ̀rọ̀.
wọ́n ti pe bàbá sí meeting wọ́n ti fi compromise. The best ní
ìgbà tó sọ fún bàbá náà ti ṣe kan lórí ẹ̀kọ́ tí wá síta wá sọ lórí platform. It's not now one man is sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wẹ́ ká believe it. I know this very well. That time tó bá bókì jèsè bá rí àti wá sọ pé àwọn network òun ti gbé wọn tó ti gbé kíní kọjá dé àti wá sọ mo mọ̀ dáadáa.
bíbẹ̀ ìsàlẹ̀ máa gbọ́ bàbá pẹ̀lú family ti reach compromise. Nǹkan tó reach sí ni pé gbogbo case tó bá wà ń ta common institute another one mọ̀ kọ́dẹ̀ lọ withdraw ẹ̀ wọ́n ti pé ariwo tá a bá pariwo títí lórí corona àdákẹ́ wọ́n á dẹ̀ fà fún àlùṣe wọ́n ti reach compromise lára ara wọn.
ìyẹn ò kàn mí o bọ̀ kó ló gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ kó mọ́ ìgbó lọ sí ni wàhálà mi bá.
everybody kó máa ṣe
ẹ bá mi bẹ bàbá o ẹ bá mi bẹ bàbá o.
tẹ bá mọ situation tọmọ wà tẹ bá mọ situation tí mo bá di wà in fact tẹ bá débẹ̀ tẹ bá wò ọlọ́run ẹ má nífa.
kò sí ẹni tí wọn máa tó bá lólu mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tẹ lọ sọmọ yẹn ní kókó báyìí sìn.
a nínú
ẹ bá mi bẹ bàbá aláṣejù kó lọ sí ọmọ ẹ tó lọ sí tó bá ń bọ̀ lọ sí ọmọ ẹ o kò sí lọ́dọ̀ ajá fún mọ́ ọ lọ sí ọmọ ẹ.
ó má fi lè sí Mohbad ó ti tán.
báwo lè fẹ́ sí Mohbad owó tó fi sí Mohbad ọ̀hún ti ná owó tó fẹ́ fún Mohbad ní
àwọn ìyá tó lọ responsibility fún yẹn àwọn ẹgbẹ́ music ẹgbẹ́ ajá àwọn musician ẹgbẹ́ ajá ló wá fẹ́ sìn. wọ́n á rówó nọ́ńtà ló wá fẹ́ sìn lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n máa organize àwọn tó máa organize fún ìjọba wa.
kò sẹ́ ló débẹ̀ nínú wọn àtọ́jọ́ tó ti lọ mú tíṣù sọ́nà àfẹ́ lọ fi ṣe kínní kò sẹ́ tó ti lọ mú Mohbad.
no àwọn ẹ̀ mọ gbogbo wọn ti mọ tù sí pé tí public bá ṣe tiwọn tán ẹ sọ fún wa àṣà wa ṣe tiwa. wọ́n mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn láti lẹ̀ is just after money. They said it that the face said it there now that the face is son by yẹn. ẹ ti gbàgbé pé that the face is sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lórí his poverty ló ṣe family yẹn wọ́n fi ń ṣòro nonsense tó ń ṣe.
àṣà àgbọ̀ etí yẹn bá ṣe tọmọ yẹn.
wàhálà understand nípa ẹ̀rù bàtọ́ sọ́nà àgbẹ̀ poverty ló ṣe bàbá yẹn.
lójú ayé Mohbad náà ló ti máa ń gbé Mohbad ṣe pé ní bàbá yẹn.
so tí bàbá yẹn bá ti ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ ló máa ti kó ọ̀rọ̀ títí àwọn ojú ẹ̀ ti ta àwọn tó máa jáde àjáde I know some people still have love for Mohbad. So my prophecy ni àwọn máa sọ máa fún bí fifteen bẹ̀rẹ̀ regardless of
kí ló máa jẹ́ justice kí ló máa jẹ́ for like 2 years now kí ló máa jẹ́ end game.
no justice not like you do the last
one. end game ni wípé wọ́n máa charge nurse sí court so wọ́n á charge wọ́n á dẹ̀ charge wọ́n á prosecute nurse as wọ́n á fún wọ́n á charge for 2 years imprisonment.
That's my funny. Kwakri, ọmọ amúfọ̀ Kwakri tó ní kò wà rẹ̀ gí. Ó charge her for Kwakri àmúfẹ́ wọ́n lè charge fún one or 2 things medically.
The result be DNA ẹ má jà tán àwa.
Ìgbà sọ wọn èmi ò ṣe pé.
Ọ̀nà sáfẹ́ mi náà ni wọ́n máa jẹ́.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ wọ́n ti káàsì mi lórí díẹ̀ ibi mo bèrè díẹ̀ ní last night lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀ sísọ.
Ọ̀nà sáfẹ́ mi náà máa jẹ́.
Wọ́n ní distraction ni o.
Ṣèbí same tissue tọ́lá máa lò fún DNA náà nìyẹn. Bóyá same tissue tọ́lá máa lò fún DNA náà nìyẹn.
Ṣé ó rọ̀ DNA yìí?
Ìgbà tó fẹ́ ṣe kí wọ́n bá ní gbogbo máa lò lọ.
Àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéèsì yìí.
Ọjọ́ tí wọ́n ti sọ pé mo lè ṣe ìyàwó wa ni ìyáàmù ọmọ wa ni èmi ti padà lẹ́yìn mi wa ni kò ní jẹ́ da fún orílẹ̀ ní ẹni pípì.
Ìfọ̀mọ̀ wọn.
Olú fámìlì yẹn ti bí mo lè lọ prosecute sí kò sí gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ inconclusive. DNA ní inconclusive ní báyìí.
Bàtọ́ sí ni wọ́n gbé autopsy yẹn dé wọ́n kò gbé autopsy yẹn dé in bí folder wọ́n ṣe gbé autopsy yẹn wá.
Sùgbà báyìí lọ mú wa.
Kí ni tó máa fi ṣe project ní school yẹn?
Sùgbà báyìí lọ mú wa.
Ní àná sí àwọn ọmọ sọ pé ọmọ ẹjọ́ Mohbad àwọn ọmọ sọ pé kò jọ rárá. Àwọn ọmọ ní kò tiẹ̀ jọ rárá. Ọwọ́ àdínú fún wí Mohbad. At least by now wọ́n ti conclude lórí ọ̀rọ̀ DNA yìí. Ẹ̀yìn ọ̀rọ̀ DNA.
At the end of the day, right, we just right from the start. We are crying more than the bereaved.
That is it. If I say we don't know what DNA, Baba no already. Over DNA was on to promote. We know to ready see also ní àwọn kan náà fẹ́ lọ US lọ follow. Ó fẹ́ follow ní lọ ṣe ní US. Ṣé US ni Baba tó fẹ́ lọ sìn? Oh, serious.
Mi ìwà ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Oh, serious. Ta tó dáwọ́ US fún wa àbí?
Tàbí dáwọ́ US over 6 months àti ní gbọ́dọ̀ tó ti dín ẹni mọ́ àti yẹn ti tọ́nà sáté.
Wọ́n á tún ní inconclusive DNA inconclusive.
Odidi autopsy tọ́tọ́ ṣe ní Europe tẹ́ pé tó bá yẹ pé last toe lẹ́ni wọ́n rí bone last toe ẹni wọ́n rí wọ́n máa dictate a lot nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Wọ́n dictate radioactive wa wọ́n dictate ọjọ́ tó
But I wonder why we people did not say from the beginning.
Ìyàlọ́ ti ṣe orí àyùsí ìjọ ti ṣe.
Ọkùnrin aládìrẹ́sì òkùtọ̀ ṣe àlọ́sẹ́ náà náà bẹ̀rẹ̀.
I wonder why we all did not see this coming. We were supporting Baba now. Nobody saw this coming that this Baba was going to be wayward like this. Everybody was really supporting Baba. Everybody was supporting Baba.
Not supporting Baba.
Everybody that was saying justice for Baba was heavily supporting Baba. And we were like having this negative talk for Wumi. Then, but now things have changed.
Because of the DNA that first happened. I know that the DNA, I swear, I listen to that.
Bí ṣe máa ṣe DNA, Wumi ò question paternity. Ẹ̀yin lẹ pé ẹni tó bá ń question paternity tó máa sọ DNA.
I said, I know that the DNA, most of us, we might learn them to Baba. It is because we don't just give Baba anything.
And my
well, that is true. People support Baba for different reasons anyway.
Very
one of the reasons why this person is saying.
And I'm saying, Wumi is not questioning paternity.
But Baba question paternity now.
Baba no question paternity.
Baba no question paternity now.
No question paternity to my son now.
Baba was ready to pay then. You forgot to.
Baba was ready to pay then.
People were ready to pay when they say come out for DNA.
He's ready to pay.
People were ready to pay.
Wọ́n ti rí wọ́n lè sọ fún wa tó bá ṣe bí ẹni ìwọ̀n àkókò wa àfẹ́tì wù. So everybody must be inclusive.
I support what you said that if we have done this DNA from the beginning of this case will have exactly. Focus is glory, but now everybody is just not focused. We don't even know who is the son, we don't know who is the father. That is why everybody was having divided thoughts. Let's settle this issue of DNA. Who wants this boy? It's Mobas. In fact, the public will have even diverted their attention on the boy. If truly the boy is Mobas. The public will have loved the boy more, and even all these things we are even contributing will have been
public question paternity. Our public question paternity. Baba, Iya Mohbad, everybody, Tony saw him, Anoba, one accept from here as Omo Mohbad. Our public question.
Baba accepted many things. Baba accepted his faith from beginning. That is why Baba went to bury Mohbad at first. Baba has accepted his faith from the beginning. It was the public that triggered Baba. It was the public that made Baba understand some things. Baba said she was not even aware of some things. It was when the public started questioning some things. That is when Baba was like, oh.
It's okay for us to accept the fact that Baba gave everybody.
Do you understand?
Baba gave everybody.
Later, mọ̀ pé ojú tó bá ti wò ó tó bá pọ̀ parí ní ilé.
That is related to money.
Owó tí náà rí tó bá wọ̀ wá rí ó máa ń jẹ́ kí yàn misbehave ó máa pa àrọ̀ ó jẹ́ kí bàbá misbehave. Fame àti owó tí bàbá nìyẹn ó came in a very way tó wẹ̀ expect.
Ẹjọ́ ta ló mórí bàbá? Báwo lè ṣe lè download orí bàbá?
Ẹ lọ YouTube ẹ ṣàtẹ Mohbad's dad síbẹ̀ ó máa jáde orúkọ tó tún lò nìyẹn Mohbad's dad. Mohbad's dad.
Ẹ sọ nínú ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́ ló dákẹ́.
Èmi tí wọ́n ti gbà bá ti.
He wanted to use the glory of his son, and you know the problem. We knew this man very well. That was why Wunmi did not give him chance from the beginning. He said if the public knows this man very well, we won't support him. And it's true. He knows this man in total. That was why the issue of placenta, everything they were doing against the man. Yes.
If we really want to make us know who Baba is, she should have shed more light on
me. Let me put it like this. Me, I like Wunmi still.
Who is going to believe Wunmi that time? Who is
How
going
am I
to believe?
believe it?
Who is going to believe Wunmi? You people have forgotten how 90% of Nigerians hated Wunmi then. You have forgotten. Is there anything Wunmi can say that time? I would have believed Wunmi.
To everybody, ní ìsìn báyìí ní ìsìn ṣé ẹ believe gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ táìmì ẹ pé mi believe pé nǹkan kò mọ̀ sí.
Possible because they were doing very soon now. I'm right now that even people have even shifted support for Wunmi now. From Baba, people that were supporting Baba have shifted their support to Wunmi.
Now they have shifted their support to Yomi.
At least one or two people. No, some to Wunmi, some to Yomi. Yes, some to Yomi. People that still have this thing to see that old Baba. It can be shifted to Yomi. Some have even gone to Wunmi.
But finally, ó ti bọ́ fún wa. Ọlọ́wà jẹ́ kó bọ́ fún bàbá torí wọ́n jẹ́ kí kò fi fún mi lípé lọ. It just move up. What the buffer was when Yomi to stage rally, the first rally, maybe the first rally or the second rally. See Mohbad at Adura Wambe, you understand? I was expecting Baba to be there. You get? Even if he's not saying anything, I was expecting him. Koko shodu anu mo se ma shodu anu si corner yen. Koko shodu anu yen ko de tewo pe ejo. I think that you knew.
Baba ti gbowo ngba.
We just see.
Baba ti gbowo ngba, Baba ti ní frame. Baba ti ní frame already, ó ti ní frame already, kò ní di gbogbo.
Ẹ ṣàánú mi.
Baba ti ní frame already. Baba tó frame tó náà ó ní frame ju Yomi family lọ.
But you know,
ó ní frame ju human rights group lọ gbẹkẹtẹ.
You know, because she did not like.
Baba Josi ta mọ̀ lánàá. Baba Josi tèmi ń wò lánàá tèmi ń ṣàánú fún lọ́nà ó ní frame ju Yomi lọ. Òun ní frame ju gbẹkẹtẹ family lọ.
It's just like it is so sad.
The man just for people's hand again. People's hand fair. Even people like me, if you know the kind of support I have for this Baba, if I come to this platform and anybody say anything against a Baba, the way I used to attack the person, my friend is not pass back.
Accountability.
When Baba was having issue with this guy then, African president, I know the extent I went for Baba. You should not talk anything about Baba. Àwọn máa fi mí òun náà ṣàmọ̀ sọ publicly èmi nìkan kọ́ ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ṣe máa dúró àwọn tó support Baba gbà yẹn Baba fọ QH radio gan báyìí kò mọ̀ kọ́ tó yẹ kó sọ mọ́ ni ó kàn ń lo tactics ó kàn ń lo diplomacy ni.
In my house.
Àwọn màmá tó support Baba yẹn.
Tí màá ní ọmọ tó ń tẹnu mọ́ wípé tẹ bá rí wà bàbá ẹ máa sá àwọn àbúrò mi àtàwọn ẹgbẹ́ mi máa ń gbé òun ìṣe pè ní àwọn obìnrin tó máa ń ṣe kíní kan obìnrin tó ti ṣe kíní kan nígbà tí bàbá
Àpọ̀kọ̀jà yìí
Are you there?
ìyẹn kẹ ó wọn wà bẹ ó ń jẹun tí àbí kó máa lá píó lọ ń tiẹ̀
Paparino, please play that song for us.
Ó wà lórí YouTube sẹ ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí Paparino kó tiẹ̀ gbé wa débẹ̀ kó play fún wa.
Àti gbọ́ ti sú wa. Okay, Paparino
orin yẹn la máa play. Ẹ̀yin ní kẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé. Paparino, please play that song for us.
tó kọrin ìmí ìṣe aníkẹ́ tó bẹ Lagos State Government ń sìn. Ẹ tó bẹ bàbá Tinubu.
Yóò ti sùn. Paparino, do not sleep o. I want to hear that ẹgbẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀ ẹgbẹ́nu dákẹ́. I want to listen to that song. Ẹ̀sọ́ díẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́nu dákẹ́.
Èèyàn kan lè bí ẹ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ gan-an yẹ kí n wò ẹ́ my phone. Esther, give me my second phone.
Ẹ sọ díẹ̀ níbẹ̀ kẹgbẹ́nu dákẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àti ẹ̀fẹ́ sẹ́nìtì a fẹ́ máa play orin yẹn a máa continuously làwọn public máa play orin yẹn.
Hold on.
Ó ga ọ́.
Owó ni owó tí wọ́n fún bàbá yẹn òun ló ràn mọ́ bàbá yẹn lójú. Ní tó bá máa tó finish bàbá Mohbad ni.
Owó àti attention àti fíìmù owó yẹn Attention at the field.
Wá ṣe ìdílé Paparino. Thank you, Paparino, for playing that song for us to bubble our mind.
You want to social media to come and best people collect money. You now because for now, that is why nobody is even the court will ask them, what is your relationship to the courts? The court will ask them, what is your relationship to the court before you can go there? What do you want to go and take there? The court can never give them the right to go to that place. They are just fully public. They are fully public. The court cannot give any order of such without the consent of the family. Yes, without the consent of Baba Loba. Yeah, they are being stupid. They are just everybody. They are just listening to them. I want stupid.
Please pause. Who are we speaking?
Viper versus Greggy versus Vengeance.
So what is the conversation?
So apparently, Viper went to talk. Vengeance said those that are contributing to
I can't hear you.
I'm a boy, you don't talk again.
Is it my network or your network? Hello, others, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Others, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
It should be his network.
I think his network had problem. He had problem with his network.
So don't network
Yes.
with your bonnet.
So I finished editing the other voice. When it comes, this is just it. Let me play it.
Hello, Ekaro. Wait, Emma, Uji, team, and plan everything. But Musha to pass on Daliano. We understand control not to answer. Because of way of our video and work, we go back to the join to 50 pounds and channel. Tí mi ṣáà pariwo dídídídí kò tí a yí one time yẹn òun gbogbo ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà fídíò yẹn dẹ̀ àti ọ́díò méjèèjì ló wà lórí fóònù ẹ̀ èmi náà ti ṣàlàyé fún pé èmi máa kúrò Naija last week yẹn o because ó fẹ́ mú ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀ next thing tó dẹ̀ tún bá mi sọ ní gbogbo alẹ́ àná tèmi dẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ lóun feel safe òun gan ní láti kúrò Naija náà kó tẹ̀ tó lè anything. You don't understand it because gbogbo kíní ọ̀wé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn agbóhùn lè yọjú sí corona rẹ̀ because ọba yọjú sí corona àmọ́ plant ní tọ́lá lọ mọ ibi tí info ti leak ó rí bákan mo dẹ̀ wò pé wẹ́ bóyá tọ́lọ́mbà ṣàbà ṣiṣá tó bá ti rí àwọn owó tó lóun ní tó bá ti kúrò Nàìjíríà.
I want to believe you guys can hear this.
Mistake.
Everybody, can you hear this? Paparino, I'm playing it. Can you hear it?
Loud and clear.
All right. I just want to be sure you guys can hear it.
Yeah.
Ṣé Uji tó máa ń ṣe rí àbí Uji wo lè ń sọ? Uji bàbá tó máa ń ṣe iṣẹ́ wọn ni. Okay, so wọn náà fẹ́ travel lọ sí South Africa. Okay, so èlò ló máa cost tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí South Africa ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀. But ẹ kàn lè sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí kí n believe yín. A gbọ́dọ̀ ní evidence pókè o. Ẹni ìfẹ́ lọ sí ẹni yìí ní nǹkan tá a sọ lọ́wọ́. Kó má dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Dàmọ́lá tó sọ pé àwọn ní fídíò bí Mohbad ṣe kú. Tó wá ń send fídíò 3 seconds. Okay. And another question. Ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀ gangan nígbà tí kìnìún ṣẹlẹ̀ ni? Ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀? Ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀? Mo mọ̀ pé ìgbà sí ìgbà tí Mohbad tí wọ́n mi pa Mohbad sínú yàrá yẹn. But ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀? Ẹ wà nínú ilé ìjọ yẹn, ṣé yìí wà nínú ilé? Ẹ wà ní àwọn tó sọ pé 15 tó wà nínú ilé yẹn, ṣé ẹ wà bẹ̀?
Ẹ̀rọ wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà nílé gbogbo aláwa nílé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ní òru èmi spending OG lifestyle gbogbo aláwa lé àwọn méjì nìkan tó sì ń bẹ̀ òun náà ni Darusha òru ọjọ́ yẹn wọlé bá ṣe ń dẹ́kun tẹ́ bá wọlé gan dàrúṣà lọlé prime boy yẹn kò bá délé rárá ń tiẹ̀ so ìsàlẹ̀ tí àwa sùn sí pẹ̀lú àdúrà everybody èmi gbọ́ ariwo but normal everybody náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ó normal because wọ́n jẹ́ kò sígbà tó kì í ní show few times tí mi bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ most times tí mi bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ time tí show bá wà because ó máa fún everybody lówó tí gbogbo àbá ti wà ní show yẹn everybody àtẹ̀yìn tó ti ṣe
lórí guys are listening right ẹ máa gbọ́
so padà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ so ọjọ́ ìbá ṣe dé ẹmu ti rẹ everybody immediate everybody sùn but ó jí yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ because ó máa ń smoke so bóyá àbí tó ti ń fa
ẹ máa tap the screen pàpà rárá rẹ jọ
ṣá tóun ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé ń bẹ̀ ọ̀nà pé mi ò ń gbé ń bẹ̀ steady báyìí almost everybody tó máa.
Alright, let us digest the one you have first, the sniper. Are you okay before I continue this one? Because I want to post this one so that everybody can go and get it there and then later translate it to English. So, yeah, let's hear the one you have, the sniper. The sniper. Are you there? Wow.
Can you hear me?
All right, yes, I hear you.
Can you?
I hear you.
Oh, apparently, yeah, if it is.
You want to me, but you don't get network.
I can't hear you. Your network is breaking. I cannot hear you. I can't hear you. Your network is breaking. Yes, network is very bad. We can't hear you.
I'm giving you only one or two new phone. The same thing. Tí àwọn àdúrà àti ìdàmọ́lá ẹ̀ náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la gbọ́ sí so gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí ẹrù máa bá ojì náà nìyẹn tó fi ní àksọ́mà but mo ṣáà wà ń bẹ́ ṣá ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi ò fojú kan tẹ́mi fi kúrò ń bẹ́ o èmi ò fojú kan rárá ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi ò fojú kan.
So is this one better?
Better, yes.
Is this one better?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so that's the debate. They were saying, how can Andy come out to say they went to check the body, that the body is in a bad state, stuff like that. So they asked Vengeance and Gurexi if it is possible for a non-family member, like an organization, NGO, to go and check Mohbad's body without the family consent. So what's your take on that?
What was your take? What was your different position?
So Gurexi said it is not possible, according to Gurexi. But if Andy came on the platform to say they went, I don't think Andy will come out with, to be honest, I really don't know. But for Andy to boldly say it on the platform, can we say it didn't go?
I'm just trying to get the story clear. Like, did Andy say they sent somebody there or not?
According to what I heard on this platform, they said Andy came to a platform, which is Olorebi's platform, to say they sent somebody to the mob to check on Mohbad. And they said the condition they found Mohbad was so bad that out of 900 people, you might not even know who Mohbad is, like which of the body is Mohbad, like stuff like that. But maybe Andy is able to clear that. But the question they asked Gurexi was, is it possible for a non-family member or an organization to go and check that body without the family consent?
What happened here is this one.
That's what I'm asking, just to be sure. You mean Andy directly say it unequivocally
that
Yeah, somebody is saying check
just wait, without mincing words, that some people went to check Mohbad body in the morgue.
Yeah.
You know one thing is that this is in Nigeria, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes things work. People should not doubt, right? People should not doubt when some certain things, you just happen in this country. This country has become something else, but legally speaking, no individual can be there, not even an NGO. You cannot. Let me read for you the position of the law. I got. What did I do to this thing? All right. Now, this is the Nigerian position of the law. In the Federal Republic of Nigeria, an NGO, I'm even using an NGO, not individual, because NGO is still even more corporate, it's more organized. In the Federal Republic of Nigeria, an NGO cannot typically check a body in a morgue without the consent of the family or legal representative. The general principle is that a deceased person's body should be handled with respect and only with the permission of those with legal authority to do so, as outlined in the Anatomy Act 2004. The Anatomy Act 2004 states that an executor or other persons with lawful possession of the body can permit anatomical examination, including a checking, unless they are aware of the deceased wishes not to have such procedure performed. Now, family consent. In the absence of a clear legal representative, the family usually has the right to make decisions about the body, including whether or not to allow an examination or viewing by any NGO. It is in the discretion of the family. You need permission from the family. Now, unclaimed or abandoned bodies. If a body is unclaimed after a certain period, e.g. 1 year, the hospital or relevant authority may take steps to dispose of it. But even then, it's unlikely an NGO will be allowed to access it without proper legal authorization. So this is the Anatomy Act. Okay. So if Andy says they went there, if Andy can beat his chest that they went there, I just think you should be careful with the way they say it. The same way I will say, when Baba Mohbad comes, Baba Mohbad, Andy is just doing what Baba Mohbad is doing. When Baba Mohbad open his dirty mouth to come out then and be saying that they have done DNA, that he has done his DNA, there is no way Baba will go take sample in Mohbad body without a legal framework. So did Baba Mohbad at any time apply to the court for them to give him permission to go do DNA on Mohbad? I don't think so. So Baba never did the DNA to confirm whether he's the true father of Mohbad.
Who tell you?
So what Baba Mohbad said, we can also consider it a fallacy, right? So if Baba want to claim that they did that, then Andy too will claim that they did some legal framework. So it's almost the same thing. But we have cleared it here right now. There's no way an NGO want to go do that. There have to be some proper legal documentation on that regard. Yes.
So, Paparino, so what if Baba had used the opportunity? Remember when they wanted to do the first one with the government? What if he used the opportunity to get what he needs to do his own DNA?
No. When government went, that was September, Mohbad died. Baba was not even thinking about any such thing like that. There was no outburst of DNA. Where will he even keep it? Where will he take it? Where will he keep it? You understand?
Okay, so now are you saying now we cannot put Andy and Baba in the same bracket in the sense that Baba is Mohbad's father, like they know that when they wanted to exhume the body, they needed his signature and all of those things. Right? I'm not saying it doesn't need a court order. I'm just saying that in Nigeria they might look away that okay, being the father, But when it comes to the NGO now,
no, please wait.
All right.
If they are able to open a back door for Baba, they should be able to open a back door for anybody. There is no, the law, the Anatomic Act says that the family member of the deceased, they have the right to restrict anybody to come and not to come. They have that reserve right to go in there and check their deceased, right? Or any executor, like maybe the police, maybe like any examiner, maybe the pathology, under the guide of a doctor, under the guide of an authority, an executor, an authority of the law. So can anybody go there? So let's say maybe unless they want to claim that if they go there with the police, yes, police is able to go check Mohbad body. Sure, you understand? I think they are not arguing about that one, right?
No. I think it's because it came from Andy. That is why.
Yes. If, for example, like when Yomi went to that house, went to Mohbad house, right? On a good day, Yomi should not be able to go to investigate Mohbad house, right? She understand? Yes. But Yomi went there with the police. Police have the right to get warrants and to go investigate Mohbad house. Police have the right to go in that morgue and check Mohbad body, whether they can suspect anything. They are investigators.
Paparino, wait, that one that you just mentioned now, yeah, are you sure that those people with Yomi were police? We can't say. What if,
No.
I'm just saying, let me use what if now. I just like to think outside the box there. What if he went in there as somebody that wanted to rent that place and use the opportunity? Maybe those people are estate agents.
Don't forget, the guy was on uniform, right?
There was no guy on uniform. There was nobody on uniform in that video. Who was on uniform? Apart from the security, apart from the estate security guy. But there was
that guy was a security guy.
Yeah, no, that's the estate. The guy on white and blue, white and whatever. That's the estate now. That's when you want to enter the estate.
I didn't check. Okay, yes. Yeah. But like, so, I mean, maybe he had some. What if they went there as an agent? Trying to, I told you, you're smart. She understand.
Yeah, that's my point.
Smart. And that's what I'm saying, that they all come on media and say so many things. You can't even tell which one is lying. But notwithstanding, believe me, right? Even if Yomi, like, I don't want to say even if he lies, Yomi way is still the best. Okay? Yomi is still, I can still trust Yomi than Baba and his gangs. Those guys, they frustrate everybody. And they have nothing to show for everything. This is 2 years right now. Baba and his gangs have nothing tangible to show. So tell me.
That is what that Viper is arguing with them about on that for like 1 hour. That okay, what have you people done with the GoFundMe money? Like tell us one thing. But one thing they kept on is, oh, you cannot go against Baba. He's the father of the of Mohbad. So you cannot question, you cannot, and that Viper is saying, I'm not for your media. Then you cannot say people believing Yomi are stupid.
He's the one who is even going there. He's the one who has the time to go meet them there.
One thing I said to people here, I said, see, the moment you go against what public wants, if public sees white and they call it blue and they believe it's blue, the moment you try to correct them that is blue, that means you're in trouble. You're in trouble. That is what people just think it's just about talk, open platform. You want to go against what people believe in. You might be the only one telling the truth here, but once you go against
did you see how I was treated?
See, People just need to understand.
For me to stand all of them, do you think it was an easy task?
You understand? For some of us, yeah, we know what's up with you, but we just keep quiet because we need to understand how street work. That listen, the moment you go against what people are championing, when the public were with Baba, the moment you go against Baba, they'll come for you. But now, majority of them, they see. You let the public see what they haven't been seeing. It's when they see themselves, they will now move away. Nobody forced them now to turn away from Baba. But the moment you start preaching,
by statistics, can you tell me the percentage right now that are left to Baba Mohbad by statistics?
I will say Baba. I will say 15%. 15%.
And they are not seeing anything wrong. Good. They are thinking that others were wrong. Like,
no, apparently
they are still not seeing anything wrong.
Left. These are the people that will carry. Yeah, but these are the people. I've engaged some of them, right? Because I engage people outside Justice for Mohbad, the Baba people. The 15% remain. These are the people that will die with Baba, that believe him is the father of the child. So that is what they have decided that we don't. You understand? Yeah. Those ones that there's nothing you can say. What to do to forget it. Even
those ones you call Abobaku, just let them come to my platform for 1 week and see what happened to them. You see, if you don't want money, I swear, come formulate one. Let them lend me their ear. I swear, just for just 1 week, I will change all of them.
What you block a platform? You don't understand that they've brainwashed them to a state where they've said don't go to certain platform, and they see that platform. It's just like you telling somebody this place is hell. This place is hell. To balosi hell, umakuni. Do you understand? So don't just go there.
But in brainwash, I hear one.
You understand? Don't just go there. They fine tune them, and they will never get it anymore. They will never.
You know, let me tell something, right? They do come here. Like today, there's one that was here today, and she was very weak. I knew that she was weak because she was here for us. For her a year, for that hours, I want to believe something captivated her. I was analyzing how I and Comfy was on this platform, and I saw the lady. I don't know whether she's the one, but she's Sexy Me, something like that. Her name is Sexy Me. So I knew that.
That's Sexy Me.
Yes, sir?
That's Sexy Me. She's Comfy's bodyguard. That's
one
Sexy
of
Me.
their hosts now.
Yeah, she's not his bodyguard.
One of their hosts.
That's what I'm saying now. So
Yeah.
I don't have an encounter with her, but any of them, they should have lectured them already about me. They should, if there's one person they should be teaching all of them about, it's me. That we have a red line now. We have a place we don't cross. Okay. So she was there for hours.
Don't even give that Sexy Me audience. Not be that Sexy Me, they always talk, saying give you what for 1 hour. They cry for you. No,
I've never engaged her. I don't know.
Paparino, what she came to do was to come and record for
she said she gave you woto for like 1 hour and you are crying, you cannot sleep. I was now laughing at you. You gave Paparino woto police. She used to say that everywhere, mentioning your name. Don't even give him relevance.
No, don't worry. Me, I've not heard that. I will still give her a chance until she encountered me one-on-one, and in front of me, she display whatever she is. I listen and do. I focus, I face it and address it immediately. Okay, I believe they are still brothers and sisters. I am not in war with any of them. They want justice. They are still better than those who came about. They didn't come about. They just believe that the method is different. So I will let them see their method, and I will also make them see my own method. And we will now speak as reasonable people and see for ourselves. Okay? All these things they are doing, they are shouting. When Baba gets exposed, I will see where they will hide again. Imagine somebody just bring video right now and expose Baba. And they play Baba, they saying that, "Ma down low, I won't move on."
Paparino, they won't still believe it. They will say it. Paparino, they will say it's AI.
They
You
will
don't
say it's
understand
AI.
that these people don't understand. It's AI. It's AI. Even if they see video, it's AI. You don't understand what is going on. It's because you don't engage these people behind
They just
closed doors.
not come here. What do you want?
No. Don't say they don't come. Very wicked lady. They come, but they stay in the comment section. So you understand?
Paparino, please, I want to
Because
ask
I
you one
see them.
question, I beg.
Yes.
I want to ask you one question. Now, the audio that Buki Jesse played, that she said she spoke to somebody that wanted that. I think we were playing that audio a couple of minutes ago, right?
Yes. I've edited it. I just need to post it on my YouTube and then I'll begin to bring it up to everybody.
So the Baba people, right? The Baba people, they believe in this audio, right? So let's put that in one bracket. Now, these same Baba people, they are against the 3 seconds video that Yomi has. Bam. Now, my question now is, why did they believe this audio that Buki Jesse plays there is not scripted, is not. Why are they believing it so much? Is it because it came from Buki Jesse that Buki Jesse?
Sorry to interject. They did not believe it. None of them address it. Even on Buki Jesse's platform. I expect them when they send because I go to that platform that same day when Buki Jesse played that voice note. None of them address that video. All they are doing is
talk about it on Buki Jesse's platform now. Wait now.
They did not believe
wait
it.
now. Hold on, wait. Latisna is not with Buki anymore. Latisna is going against what Buki says. So Latisna is watering down.
They did not address it. They better address Latisna that day. They like one song. They put it on the draft.
You're not getting my point very wicked. Wait, you're not getting my point. My point is they are not going to talk about it because they don't want to water it down because it came from Buki. They're not going to water it down. That's my point. That's my look. They watered your music down, but Buki Jesse's one they did not. Chose not to talk about it because they know they don't.
But that of Buki didn't come out for money, demanding for money to galvanize money to follow it up. So in your case, they feel like it's trying to use it to get money from people.
Yeah, but Paparino, the person that recorded that audio, that person wanted 1.5 million from Buki. Yeah. Right? So now you're speaking to somebody. You are not even this person wants 1.5 million from you. You're not doing a video conversation with the person. So how are you so sure? Who is this person among all the 15 people in the house?
Yeah, she said that she saw the name of the person. But you know one thing is right. We can get that person. She understand. All I think we should do first right now is to get the audio out, which I've gotten it out when I post it. And then it should be followed up legally. When it's followed up legally, whatever Buki Jesse has, she will cooperate, she will bring it out. That is all she needs to do. Don't forget that the guy that called Buki Jesse on WhatsApp, the guy used a number to call her, right?
Correct. Yes.
Exactly. Yes. So that number can be traced down to that guy.
No, but wait, Paparino. Oh yeah, let me stop you there. Now, you want to do something here. Let's say this person just wanted to defraud Buki Jesse. So you think that person is going to use a registered number when people just give people number, collect code, and they throw the thing away?
No, let's do it this way. All right.
Okay.
The guy may be criminally, oriented. No problem. Smart people do come and get away with it, right? But there are some possibility that the guy might not even put some certain things into consideration. Okay, and then we'll enter from there. But I don't even want to say, let's even say the guy is smart. Okay. What I'm looking at here, the content of the audio, I see it more convincing. This audio, I see it in as much as I'm trying to not to believe it. But in science now, when you see something like in maths, right? When they give you a problem, you think otherwise. But if you cannot prove otherwise, then
your voice has gone. We can't hear you anymore.
Sorry, I said in science, right? When we want to prove something, we will make believe that that thing exists and try to see whether we can prove that it exists. If we cannot prove that it exists, then we will now conclude that it doesn't exist, because if it exists, we should be able to get the proof. Right now, if you look at this guy's conversation, where it becomes like, how it makes sense, it kind of summarizes all the story together and give it more sense than, Wunmi has talked about what happened, Adura has spoken, and everybody has spoken. But when this guy speaks now as somebody who was there, his stories went on like this. Prime Boy didn't fight Mohbad. Okay? That it was not like a fight, that even if there was a fight, just a little minor thing. The guy underestimated the fact that something which happened between Prime Boy and Mohbad. Now, he claimed that OG was in the car and was able to record everything that happened because he had that information from OG. Right? How did you get it? There would have been some certain level of conversation that took place in that car before that guy recorded it. Okay, good. They understand that it can be an asset in the future. It can be used to get money. They recorded it. Now, those are point two. Okay, no fight. That the guy recorded the argument throughout. Now, the guy said because Mohbad's car was in the middle, their own car was in the front. Okay, that they had come house, they got home before Mohbad. All right, they got home before Mohbad, their own Prado. So it means technically Mohbad might have paid for that Prado before the Prado came to take them to the show. So it means that the first Prado has come in, dropped some people, right, in the front of that gate, in the house there. Now, when Mohbad car came, which spending was into, they met people in the house. So it makes it answer when Spending said, when they asked Spending, did you guys meet people in that way when you came? Spending said yes. This kind of answer that Spending's ambiguity, or that worriness, that who are these people that Spending was referring to that they met? Because Spending was Mohbad car came later. So it makes sense.
Can I question you there?
Yes.
Okay, now you said Spending came back and said he met people in the house. So if Spending was talking about people that they met, it will be people he does not know. But if this audio card, these were people he knows. So instead of saying I met two people in the house, he would have mentioned the names. He would have said it in a way that obviously these people are the same people that went to the show with us. But he's giving us a narrative that he met some stranger in the house.
No. Please. Spending did not specify to say stranger.
He didn't say stranger. He didn't say stranger. He said
until we get the CTC. That's why the people emphasize. The people emphasize things now. Until we get the CTC, he could have said that when they came home, they met people in the house. Okay, and those ones too were waiting, they were trying to go in. We don't know how he said it, but I'm just going with the fact that he met people, because the guy said they had already come in. They were there at the gate waiting for Mohbad to come. Now the guy now fast forwarded that when they enter inside the house, don't forget to Adura said everybody came, that they went upstairs straight. This guy corroborated as well that Wunmi went upstairs, that they were downstairs. So later on, he heard a noise from upstairs, and Wunmi was saying, did that stand up? Was telling about stand up, like was screaming, I'm about to stand up. And the guy did not continue from there. He now said that in fact, the guy even had another one again, that people that did not come together with them, that moved away, that did not come home, Darosha. You know, Darosha has been trying to tell us all this while that he didn't go home. Maybe this would be a good excuse for Darosha, because this guy claimed that Darosha did not come to that home that particular night. So the guy narrative is kind of answering some certain questions. So now, don't forget that Wunmi said Mohbad fell, right? In this guy's narrative, he also claimed that night Mohbad fell. Wunmi was saying, "Wait, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up." Though Wunmi on say Mohbad fell, that he's having some pain in his chest, was after the nurse injected him. But in this particular one, the guy mentioned that they trying to like tell him to stand up, right? And what again? So he claimed that OG was there with them. And again, when we look at Wunmi narrative about the nurse, when Wunmi ran out to go call the driver, Wunmi left OG there with Mohbad again. So this guy narrative is kind of like a summary. Adura heard the noise and he went up. This guy heard the noise. There is this noise that keep coming, that people keep hearing. So, in as much as I tried not to believe the audio, I think the summary or whoever that put it together, they put it in they write it in a believable way. The narrative of the guy is believable. So people are saying that the guy talked about the driver. Although I will still have to play to hear everything. Driver, the guy said that the OG used to drive Mohbad. Yes. Jagun is no longer going on.
Okay. Sorry, on right.
You're muted.
Okay.
We can't hear you.
Oh God.
Good morning, Paparino. Whilst Mr. Jagumolo is trying to sort himself out. Good morning to you. It's been a while. Not a while as in a while, anyway. I'm always listening on the window. You see, we are in a precarious position. You know, sometimes they say the proof is in the pudding. And that kind of statement will guide you towards trying to find the truth. We know we're not going to find the truth. And I will kind of mention a statement. It's almost like a prayer. They say, may Nigeria not happen to you. And there's a reason why people say these things. And we all always want our country to happen to us. But in this case, are we now in a position where we say, may more bad that never happen to you? Because we're in a position right now where we're saying all the good things, the same things we've been saying over the last 18, 19 months. We have development every day. We have Ijomi with 3 seconds video. He's done his own little thing. All of a sudden, we have Bukky Jesse now with audio, tailored by God knows how many months. So have we sort of like placed ourselves in a position where we're now trying to sakamage ourselves? Because when the CCTV came in, the 3 seconds video came in, nothing is happening. Are we now trying to say Bukky Jesse has now learned the same art to now come to us and now start showing this said audio that, I don't know, play to the gallery or play to her directly in her bedroom with, you know, with a full chest? I don't know, Paparino, what do you think about that? Where do you think we are with this shenanigan? Because
honestly, I would have wanted to address this, that I have taken time to separate out the sound, and I don't have enough energy to complete this right now. So about above 8 hours. I wanted to come back and have a full show on this particular topic where I can play the audio and we can translate it and go deeper on it. So I'm going to be ending the live. I don't know if anybody's live. Maybe.
Yeah, it will be useful. It will be useful for us to sit down, because when we find new developments, it's useful to get to the foundation of it. Anyway, carry on, guys.
Before you end the
What
live
did you
stream,
say?
before you end the live stream, let me just add it to it. So, why is Buki Jesse bringing out this audio now? Could this be a way, because he knows now that they are losing the public, and now if they introduce this kind of thing, they will gain support from the public again. This could be a script in the making, which is something recent, in my own opinion, just to get the public around them again. Because I don't see why she would have kept this audio for this long and decided to release it now when the public
And for Baba and Sam to reject it, it's because they know about the plan. She understand. But again, if the video is fake, why will he use it to trigger and to want to bring down Baba Mohbad that she respects a lot? So that's questionable as well. She understand.
And most of all,
because
no matter how she plays the video, she's also dropping herself in it. So you can't drop that video and try and exonerate yourself from it. You can't drop the video and tell us that they said Muiwa, Joseph Aloba, and people in that kind of grounds don't know what is going on. So what is she trying to do? I know she tries to sort of like, shake the table, muddy the water as much as possible, create confusion when she can. But if she's now out now, after all this situation where there is nothing on the horizon, she's come to treat everybody again. There has to be a foundation to it. Anyway, it's good that Paparino will take his time to come back to it.
My response to that, Paparino, now, Papa is losing. But this is meeting behind closed door. Papa. No, my dear, I'm pretending pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí máa bà yín. Àwọn kan máa wà tó máa ṣe damage control lórí ẹ̀. That is why you see some people not talking about it, which are the critical thinkers. Those are the people that will do the damage control. You get the people that don't believe in Baba will speak about it, but the critical thinkers, they know their cycle. They will just kill it. That, don't come for Baba, it's not Baba's fault, it's Kineko. That is why you see Buki Jesse blame Muiwa, then come back Muiwa again, blame Muiwa, back Muiwa again. Because she's not gone all out on Muiwa yet. If you watch her countenance, she will say, Baba, when she mentioned Bureki as well, Bureki already matter, but you know, these are things that they've done behind closed door. Oh my God, bit by bit, for the most important thing is getting the public around us again. Do you understand? And that is why they've not allowed Baba to come out to address this whole issue. The time Baba is going to come out, everywhere go down cool. So when Baba comes out here, all the things that is pissing people off, people will never be able to talk about it anymore. If Baba were to come out this Sunday or last Sunday, people will still be vexed. Do you understand? So imagine Baba coming out after 4 weeks. Do people still remember all of these things? Do you understand? So, in my opinion, I don't want to believe what you say, because there's no way she would have this thing. And she.
Okay, you guys can just speak on for some while.
Yeah.
I'll just mute it. I won't speak.
All right. There is no way that this woman will have this thing that she claimed to be very important. Then you kept it to yourself till this very moment. So what is the reason? Why did you bring it out now? If you didn't believe
it, said she got it in a week time or 2 weeks ago. It's no more than 2 weeks ago.
So she got
Jagomolo. This is a trump card. We've been wondering. We have been wondering for a while the reason why Buki Jesse seems to have a stranglehold over this man. And tell me something, right? There is a limit to how far you can push a man until he says to you, even if you want to expose me or whatever it is you want to go for it, and I don't care. You see, if you try to blackmail someone and you carry on doing it and it's allowed for a period of time, the moment that person actually say do your worst, this is what is happening now. And you see, the thing is, the situation with this audio is inconsequential, it's not valid, and it's not useful. Because someone said something to you about something that they can later say, when I said that, I didn't mean it that way. when I said this, because it wasn't revealed to her under oath, was it? So the situation is let's dissect it, let's focus on it, let's break it down and move on, because if we make the same mistake of dwelling on it and thinking that it will make a difference, that will be another useless distraction that will just allow us to waste another week on this situation. Thank you.
My point is, if 3 seconds video or audio is Sakamanji, then this audio is Sakamanji as well, because she needs to show us on video.
My guy, you are with me. I salute you. You are with me 100%. Carry on.
Yeah, if she can come on video and show us the dates where they sent that thing to her, and it shows last week. See, they can only fool half of the public, not everybody. Some people decide not to talk. You understand? Because we need to look at all of these things. If you can say one person stuff, yes, go on.
Sorry, before you could believe that that's what Buki just said, bringing out about the voice note. What do you want for you to believe it is true?
All right. My response to that now, before I even go into, first thing I need first is I need the date on call that she made to the person.
Am I up?
Yeah, the call that person made to Buki Jesse, and that call, the timestamp here must show last week. Once I can see that she got it last week truly, then we can now go into the content of that audio itself. Now, the first question is, this person wanted 1.5 million. The same thing they did with Yomi, that they wanted 3 million. And you're calling Yomi's one that wanted to extort Yomi. But your one now, 1.5 million, and you're not saying they wanted to extort you. That is the reason why they told you this thing. They told you the story you want to hear. Just if you're continuing on, go on.
She said it in her voice note that they wanted to scam.
I didn't get what you said. Repeat what you said.
You know, you see, Buki Jesse is much of a criminal as Yomi. And this is just a replica kind of criminality in the process of trying to convince people to believe you. You see, you said something, the sniper, right now, that, okay, until you see something that gives you a date stamp. Yomi also followed his own up with the fact that Adura subsequently sent him a text message. And yet, at the end of the day, you know, we live in a technical world and we live in a Sakamaje world. Don't believe timestamps unless the third party corroborates that the story is correct. Now, the said person that Buki Jesse now sort of like alleged sent her this situation. Until you hear back from that guy, it is a non-starter, right? Let me tell you something, even when Yomi made all his claim, and when he sent that message and they put it out and said something about Adura, subsequently sent me a text message. Did Adura come back? You see, if the originator of this situation haven't come out to actually make a statement, then the rest of it is believe anything you see and you are on your own. So this is criminality, you see. When you trying to cover up in the most simplistic manner in a homicide case, given the technical situation and given that someone is lost their life unjustly, any little shenanigans that ensues, that follows it, actually mean these people don't have any respect whatsoever for Mohbad. His body is kind of just decomposing and rotting away in the morgue. They don't have any respect for this young man. And the thing is, if you actually see his soul lingering upon this earth, maybe he wants to go to rest. Maybe they're not going to give him a rest. And you have shenanigans.
Some even claim that they went to check Mohbad's body in the morgue.
Oh, come on. I mean, Paparino, we are not stupid. You can't just go and knock on the door. You can't just go and knock on the door for someone to open the door for you. You need to give us the proof.
I see that. Let me quickly break that voice note down.
Let me mute myself and we carry on.
In that voice note, it was stated that Buki Jesse, that they want those guys that they want Buki Jesse to give them 1.5 million naira. before they will be able to drop that video to Bukky Jesse, because the OG photographer of Mohbad said he is scared and he needs to go to South Africa before he dropped any video. And 1.5 million naira will be enough for them to go to South Africa, then he will now drop the video. And in that voice note, the guy now stated that if they can't drop the 5 million naira for the OG to go to South Africa first, they are not going to give them any video. Then Bukky Jesse now said, I can't pay that money. If you want me to pay that money, just give me a little bit of that video, then I'll pay the money. The guy now said, okay, if that is the case, Kukuma, don't worry. After we have the money ourselves, like if those guys got that money themselves, after they have helped me sponsor themselves to South Africa, they will reach back to Bukky Jesse, which means that for now, Bukky Jesse is waiting for them to reach out back to them. If they did not reach out back to Bukky, if they did not reach out back to Bukky Jesse, then Bukky Jesse has nothing to do about it after that. Let it be.
If it's not a slip of tongue, yeah, that's coming from. Let me just drop this very quick, Jagumodo, from a woman that told us that it cost 30 million naira to sakamaje the public for the autopsy, secondary autopsy, and toxicology. Are you sure she's not talking about 1.5 billion? Million. Yeah, but are you sure it's not a slip of tongue? Why would anybody? Hold on, very wicked lady. Let me just drop this. Let me ask. Why would anybody come up with 1.5g million when they know they can even get to million? For what? But for what? For what? For what purpose?
Listen, let me explain again.
The woman is lying. The woman is lying.
No, I know he's lying, but let's break it down. The guy was the one that mentioned 1.5 million. Assuming it is Bukky Jesse, I would say maybe if he wanted to say 1.5 billion. But the guy in that voice note said, if you cannot give us 1.5 billion.
Aduke?
I'm listening.
How much did they tell you to bring?
Please. Wait, Paparino, please, before you get to...
I'll be quick. I'll be quick. I just like to get... I just like to...
3 million is...
Just wait now, not you. I didn't ask you now, please. I didn't ask you. Aduke, how much did they tell you? Wait now. Wait, please. That's not my question. Hear my question first. Relax. Just please. How much did they tell Yomi to bring for the evidence? Thank you very much. Now, how much is the half of 3 million?
1.5 million naira.
How much did they tell Bukky Jesse to bring?
1.5 million naira.
All right, go on. That's it.
Okay,
I'm done.
so God bless you, Paparino. For that question that you just asked me, I am now saying both. Wait, the sniper, Emma Big Law Nature. I want to. I reply to Paparino. That's why I now decide on my own that both the OG that go to Bukky Jesse, both the message to Yomi Fabi, they just want to scam both of them. They are not ready to bring any video for the public. They just. I was even thinking maybe both of them, those people that go to Yomi and the same people that go to Bukky Jesse, if the Bukky Jesse is true, if she can prove it is true, my problem is both of them, they plan it together to go to both of them and go and extort money.
My problem here is this, right? Now, if she should never be a person to come out and about it, because you was God, hey, this network. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is it better now? Yeah, my point is this, right? Bukky Jesse shouldn't even have come out to come and talk about this audio, because she was part of those that condemned something similar when somebody brought the same thing out. So you should have done yours in a more professional way. How do I mean professional way? The first question you should have asked that guy is, if this thing that you're telling me can you meet the lawyer and come and say these things under oath? That should have been the first thing that she should have established. Do you understand?
She will not say that. When you are dealing, she won't say, she must not say that. Me, I am expecting booking this thing to pay that 1.5 million naira and get the video. That is what.
Why?
He can't. Why? She said that people that request for 1 million naira already, they will never go to the. They said they are scared to go to even drop it because the police will come after them. They want their safety. They want to.
But you're not getting the point. So what makes it different? Wait, what makes it different from those that went to your?
If you imply something like lawyer and come and swear under oath like that, they will run away.
Wait, what makes it different? Wait, Aduke, wait. What makes it different from those that went to Yomi? Those ones who were scared and they asked Yomi to pay 3 million.
I said it earlier that there is no difference. Even me, I believe that they plan it. Both of them plan it.
Let me inject something very quickly. Let me inject this very quickly. Now, we've actually sat with this 3 seconds video for a while, and the said Adura and Damola and all this kind of situation, right? Are you literally trying to tell me, unless this is engineered and orchestrated, unless whoever called Bukky Jesse is being paid to do so, why would anyone in their right mind actually go through the same process as before that has failed woefully, as in the similar thing, failed woefully, and then decide to come and demand half of the money that was demanded before? Now, is the money to pay car park at the airport? Or is it to pay security people at the airport? Because I really do not understand what 5 million is going to do for someone asking a question. If it is not a badly, hold on, if it is not a badly written script, It
was just Bukky Jesse coming out was just to give public something to bite so that they get over this autopsy toxicology madness, because that is what everyone was. You get just something for people to bite about so they can take the pressure off Baba and the legal team and Muyiwa. You get what I mean? That is why she brought this thing out, because she does know the pressure was getting to them. That is why you see Gurexi having sleepless night, going from platform to platform. He's there already again this morning, trying to, do you understand? Trying to do the damage control. When they want to talk about this, because now what they are saying now is they should not drag Muyiwa. They should not drag Muyiwa. Oh, let's stop this Muyiwa. Let's stop dragging Muyiwa. We've dragged him for 1 day, is enough. And I'm saying to these same people that, but you people dragged Yomi for more than one month now. So why is it different for Muyiwa now? Why the quick, oh, let's leave Muyiwa alone. Let's stop talking about Muyiwa. No, not Bukky. You're not Bukky. I'm talking about the Baba's team now, not Bukky. The only person
but the thing is, if they can drag Yomi, why are they not dragging Joseph Aloba and Muyiwa, especially Joseph Aloba? Joseph Aloba is the biggest crook in this whole process, who masterminded the gazumping of the public money. Although he engaged with Muyiwa on the other side, and they are sharing money profusely on Go Flood Me and the rest of it. And if you look at the whole situation, we need to question the same people that sold GoFundMe to the public, and we should not exonerate them for just coming public to say they no longer want to be part of it, aka Crunch Queen. You cannot come out of something and say you wash your hands off it without telling the public exactly what it is that is going on that you found. The same thing goes to chairman. These are the people that will come and want to smell of roses right now. They are part of the problem from the beginning.
If they involve Baba Mohbad in it, and because he too has the mind to come and make money, that is why he play along with them, because he's only too, but he's not. It is some out of this Baba thing. They are the one that process that money laundry, and Baba signed to it. Baba is not the one that is commanded.
Very wicked lady. As much as I want to agree with IT guy that And the only way I will agree with him is I don't think there is anything that would go on regarding the money issue that they would not involve. Like, I'm just using my head now. This is not a fact. Like, that they will not involve Baba Mohbad, right? That they will not involve Baba Mohbad, but we don't have evidence to that. Nobody has indicted Baba Mohbad that, oh, Baba Mohbad signed, did this, but we're just having this in our head that, oh, there is no way Muyiwa. So let's go with what we know for sure now, and not what we've got in our head, what we cannot prove, right? What we know for sure is that Muyiwa has been the one. When you look at the press statement this guy released as well, Dumusu quoted Muyiwa. He didn't mention Baba Mohbad's name. So that's why I'm going to. Yeah, you understand? So I will leave bad out of it for now because nothing has indicted him. The day they indict that man,
the sniper. If I relinquish the power of attorney to someone, and I see that they are doing something unjust in my name with my power, and the slumber I was in for like the beginning, and then 18 months, 12 months, 19 months later, at some point, I can actually narrow down the power of attorney I've given that person, aka i.e., as in like, Muyiwa, you've done enough damage. I want to take over. I want to pass it on to someone else. So for as long as he has actually relinquished that power to Muyiwa and is still alive, he still really will bear responsibility. And the thing is, let me tell you something. If he is true that he is actually solely responsible for money going out of the Access Bank account, you can't exonerate him in any way whatsoever. Because when the engineering was actually put in force, it was thought that there will be a secondary signatory to that account. And if it's indeed true that he actually manipulates the system to make sure he's the only one, and the money that goes out of that account needs his access and signature, come on, let's not start playing games.
All right, I think in response to what you just said now. So now let me put myself as a bad person now. And I'm working with somebody that is not as smart as me, right? I'm very smart. You know, I can easily manipulate that person that is not as smart as me. Would you agree?
Yet another excuse. We just have to keep giving excuses where it's not needed.
Excuse now. This is not an excuse. I'm just being.
For me, it's an excuse. It's just an excuse.
If something is possible, it is possible. If it's impossible, it is impossible. So I want to know: is it possible or is it impossible? That's all I want to know.
If you put 1 million naira in Baba Mohbad's account today, will he not know what to do with it?
Now, yeah, you can put the money in his account. Now, if there is a con artist that does not want this man to know anything, I'm telling you, is it possible that it will?
Okay, for 18 months, for 18 months, right? In that 18 months, 3 bank accounts are empty, 2 bank accounts are empty, including GoFraudMe. So how long does it actually take for someone who's been defrauded not to actually realize that they are part of the fraud?
All right. So can you hear me? Now, you're talking about 18 months. Now, all of these things is coming to the open when? Maybe like last December. This is when it's realized, or when Bukky Jesse came out to say all of these things. I'm not saying, understand me, I'm not saying Baba Mohbad is completely innocent, but I'm saying so far they've not indicted him in any of these things. Right? They haven't said he signed it. Everything has been Muyiwa.
But Muyiwa has not been indicted either. Muyiwa has not been indicted either. So what's your point? Nobody's been indicted.
Wait, hold on. He has been though. Muyiwa's name has been mentioned by Bukky Jesse.
Yeah, but has it been indicted in any form or shape by any authority, either in America or Nigeria? Has it been indicted? That's my question.
Now, hold on. When you look at
the public court of law, the public court of law gives us nothing.
Wait, hold on. Right now, it's the public that is still judging this case. So far, if you are part of the public, you blame me, Baba Mohbad, you're part of the public law. So you.
It's part of the fraud. It's part of the fraud. It's equally responsible. 50-50 between him and Muyiwa. They are equally responsible for the fraud in its entirety.
That is, I think I'm saying, yeah, Baba Mobile, there's no Baba Mobile. That's going to be right. But I'm saying until when we were podcast, yeah, Baba Mobile only then I will drag Baba Mobile. All I'm saying is so far, nobody has said Baba Mobile authorized any payment.
Jagomolu, so far it's public opinion. It's public opinion till today. And that opinion is divided. And the bottom line is both Muiwa and Joseph Aloba are fully responsible for the disappearance of public money that they're not able to account for. Go Fraud Me, Wema Bank, and Access. They are equally responsible.
Agreed. I will agree with you in my head, but on paper, it's still Muiwa that will drag.
There is no paper. There's no paper. There's no paper. There's no paper anywhere. Well, you know when they set up Go Fraud Me. Let me tell you this very quickly, wicked lady. When they set up Go Fraud Me, when they set up Go Fraud Me, they listed a number of items clearly, of which we've got sort of like a burial, of which we've got sort of like phone analysis and all that kind of stuff, and a range of items in the bullet point. Those are the high level items that we all believe. Phone forensics never happened. They haven't reburied the body, and the rest of the items did not happen. And when I did my outcry, they put a stop, and maybe a number of people also did the same. They put a stop to that thing for a while. They mago manipulated and Sakamaje go fund me as an organization, and they allowed them to have access to it. We requested for them to show us the front panel of that Go Fraud Me to see whether they've been taking money. It was only myself, and if I can remember his name, Escapade. It was only myself and Escapade that were trying to say this to people. The fact that you can see the figure up front, until they open the panel, they have rights to be withdrawing the money, and they withdrew $26,000 all the way to $8,000. We now found that they said 30 million naira. If you convert that to dollars, is actually even the work they said they did was done for free. So what we are trying to say, they spent almost $20,000, shared it among themselves and the stinking criminal thinkers and the rest of Bukky Jesse and the rest of chairman and the rest of every advocacy and Crunch Queen, everybody that advocated for money to go into that account, they are all thieves and on the same parallel. And Crunch Queen can say anything she wants to say from now till tomorrow. The fact that she has the ability to expose them at the time, the fact that I and chairman have the ability to join me to stop funds going into that Go Fraud Me instead in the background, they came public and started talking nonsense to exonerate themselves when they should have exposed the shenanigan that was going on at the time. They did not. So if Baba saw everything was going on, Joseph Aloba 26 million. No, hold on. When Bukky Jesse said they spent 20 million on secondary autopsy and toxicology, why did Baba not come out and say there's a lie? I rest my case.
It's not bad. I have a question.
I'm going to ask Paparino.
Your network is keeping, Papa.
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
People are commenting in the comment section. I think you should just go and refresh your TikTok. They said your panelist is possible. Some people
I can hear you. Ask your question, okay? Ask your question.
The sniper, I wanted to ask you a question. When somebody is coming out and come and say, I don't, because for me, I will be holding people that come to the public to come and advertise that GoFundMe. Yes, I'll be holding them and be dragging them. Somebody like me, Uncle, Bukky Jesse, and other people. So if somebody is coming out and come and be saying, don't hold me accountability. Don't hold me accountability of the money in GoFundMe, but you people should continue to put money in the same GoFundMe. You are removing yourself from. What are we going to call that one?
All right. Now, you cannot call it the name you want to call it. I'm not going to agree with you. So I'm going to break it down in this form, right?
Yeah, break it down, please.
I keep saying public will remain public. This public, let me use TikTok now. It is a community where we have Elewedu, Alata, professionals, dancers. Do you understand? That is what makes a community, different people, and we have different reasoning, right? Some of us here, we cannot put our money on what we cannot control. Why some people, you see, somebody will say, let me help you buy a car from America, send money to you, I will help you buy it, right? Me, I won't do it. I would rather buy that car in Nigeria where I can control that money. I can see where my money is going to. Now, if people come to you and say, donate to GoFundMe, but do not ask me for accountability. So whatever happens is on you. See, when you park your car, Nika Park, they tell you you're getting parked.
Donate money, continue.
Yeah. When they say
The sniper, your network is bad. You need to move around where you are. It's terrible.
It's not for your network, and I was even thinking it's me. If somebody say contribute to the GoFundMe, but don't hold me accountability, I believe that person has seen a red flag. The person has seen a red flag.
The sniper, we can hear you.
I wouldn't say because when Paparino said don't contribute to GoFundMe, and later he told them to contribute. Has he seen anything? No. Because I said don't contribute. When I said
something, Paparino saw something. What did he see? What's
the red flag? You tell me what's the red flag?
And that is why I am holding one of them, and that is why I am holding to them. For them to remove the red flag and hide it to the public and stay advocating for the GoFundMe, they are the evil people
as well. Add Paparino to the list as well.
Paparino, are you there? What red flag did you see?
No, let's break it. Let's break it into two: the wicked lady and the sniper. You see, Paparino was doing his socialite, the scientists and engineering social engagement on his own platform. Now, the people that want to tell everybody else that they shouldn't contribute, they want to relinquish their responsibility of that, are the ones that have the power to know all the wrongdoings that are taking place, and they have the responsibility to have exposed the shenanigans in the background, and they did not. So Paparino will just use his emotions. 1 minute he wants to be stern about it and say, don't do it. And they think about it, oh, this thing needs money. On the note that they've come to my platform and they've disrespected the public, I was angry then. Okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Paparino doesn't know what's going on in their account to know the reason why he will say yes or no. So from a social engagement point of view, the man just uses emotion. It just uses emotion to do what he needs to do. But it's not part of the shenanigans. The people that are part of the shenanigans are the people that have exposure to the magnitude of misappropriation and did not actually align the public with what is going on, other than walk away. Sometimes walking away from a crime, when you know a crime is being committed, is a wrong thing to do. If you're walking away from it and you're going to go public with it, open everything to the public to know the magnitude of misappropriation that is going on. That is what Crunch Queen and Chairman should have done.
They are self-extreme, what do they call this? Self-bias. They care about them alone. They don't care about this situation that is happening today, about the results of every damn situation. Because I blame the people that are in the committee, the people that sat down and think about the GoFundMe. In fact, Mr. Wahab Shitu is a mob. Because according to one of them, they said, Mr. Wahab said, GoFundMe is even better because GoFundMe will be like an international from the whole world. I have the evidence of that, the sniper. If you hear me, I'll bring it out.
Wait,
they said Mr. Wahab Shitu was the one that said, it's better you people do a GoFundMe because the money will be contributed from the whole worldwide, internationally, locally, here and there. And they start down, they bring out the GoFundMe and they bring it back to the public.
So should we add our app to the list now? Should we add that?
Yeah, with evidence. I can bring the evidence of them for you if you want the evidence.
Now, hold on, the sniper. This WhatsApp sheet, right? It was the one that wrote the letter to GoFundMe when they put a pause to the contribution. Was he not? The sniper? Was it not?
Yeah, true. But
exactly. But if he is, then add him to the list. Add him to the list.
Aduke, wait, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you and let me ask you this question. Now, let's say there is a group of fraudster, of fraudster. Now, you're just a novice here. You now join that group, and they've seen that this person is born again. If we let this person into the know, this person might cast us. So it's better we don't let this person know too much. And you that you want to know, you realize that hold on now, wait first. Now you've gone in there because you want
the
to know.
The sniper, you need to change the narrative. They said it's Odumosu that wrote the letter, so it's Odumosu we are adding, not the other name.
It was very wicked lady. It's not me. It was very wicked.
No, I'm just saying they said it's Odumosu that wrote the letter. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So it's Odumosu that we need to add to the list because in order for GoFundMe to put a stop to it. Don't forget that they will come with some condition, and you have to convince them. Now, if the lawyer is done his own Sakamaji and is mago to convince GoFundMe to open the contribution again, then the lawyer is also part of the fraud.
See, I'm not defending anybody here. I just like to be realist.
You are defending this.
I don't even know. Listen, yeah. You can.
You are defending. Let me finish.
Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, I cut people's slap. When I came here today, Timo in favor of Baba, not because I'm defending Baba. I just like to be neutral and make people see that people can actually not know stuff. That's what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead. You are defending right now.
Let's go to the people that were in the group or whatever that you're talking about now. Now, if they've gone in for a purpose to know what is happening, and these people in that group, they are a bunch of, let me just use bunch of criminals, allegedly, they're a bunch of criminals. There's somebody, an outsider that want to come and poke nose. If they think this person is going to destroy what they are doing, they will rather cover that thing that they are protecting and not let this person know. And you that you've gone in there wanting to know stuff, if they don't let you know stuff, you're going to come out and say, because the people fell more.
Disciple, give us an example of such people. Give us an example of such people.
I'll give you an example.
Don't give anybody's name, please.
I'll give name. Why? I'm not.
Okay, we can give name because I have the boldness. I'll mention that.
Wait, let me use the light of Pet Cage. Let me use the light of Pet Cage, right? That went into that they formed a group like because they wanted to sort some things out. And at the end of the day, those people came out and said they are not involved anymore. Till today, they never gave us
the God bless you with that name that you mentioned. The sniper, let me now tell you. When the name that you mentioned right now came out, he said, I have removed myself, but you people should still continue putting money in the hand of the criminals. He never said that. He removed himself clearly without leaving anything. It is same as like Berekete. When we said Berekete did not come out to come and clean himself. He just keeps silent.
But if you're talking about Crunchy Queen and if you're talking about Crunchy Queen and Chairman, hold on, please.
Yeah, let me finish what I want to say.
You will continue. I'll mute for you now. Let me just say one thing. If you're talking about Crunchy Queen and Chairman, right? After the day both of them came out to say they are not involved anymore, I don't think they've ever said people continue to
God bless you, the sniper. If not that I am at work, I have the evidence right now. And I will have played for you. Where Country Queen said, wait. When Country Queen and I coach, she said, remove my name. I am not, don't hold me accountability of the GoFundMe. My name is so. Don't hold me responsibility about the GoFundMe. But you people should continue to put money in the GoFundMe and the asset back account. Is that thing right? when you have declared a criminal and you are still telling the public to continue putting their money in the criminal's hands, but they should not mention your own name. Is that one a good thing?
Wait, you know why? If I was the one,
there is an evidence of it. You can go to all this at your page. They will posted it on their profile. Go and listen to it to the end.
Wait, very wicked lady. Hold on. If it was me in this thing, I know what to say to defend myself. But I don't want to talk because you're going to say I'm defending somebody, so I'm not going to. Let them address it themselves.
Not going to talk is
let me address it.
The sniper, if na you, the sniper, if na you, and you found out that these people that bring out this GoFundMe, they are criminal. Are you not supposed to just clear yourself and go? Are you supposed to say, continue?
Oh yeah, in my own defense now, if I know for sure and I've come out to say these people are criminals, yeah, then I will say don't donate. But if I'm just assuming I don't know for sure, it's just my head saying these people
they know for sure. They know for sure. You know why I would say they know for sure? Okay, recently, they have been coming out and be saying things about these people that Momo you want to tell me that you have not heard Koshiko saying Momo now people here. Besides, Supreme Iron Lady has been from day one. Supreme Iron Lady Nikolomo in case Supreme Iron Lady from day one, she did not get herself involved in the money. She did not even advice àwọn èèyàn gan pé kọ́ dáwó sí ó máa ń àtàkì wọn lójoojúmọ́ ni but Koshiko ó máa ń sọ everywhere ó ti rí she has saw it that they are criminal and she decided to remove her name and she keep advising the public to be putting money in the criminal's pocket ó lè lòun náà of course.
Well, everybody will defend me. I'm not in any kind of association that I have to defend. I'm just trying to be fair on when I see things, I will just say the way if there is evidence to show if they've said that these people are criminal or they knew from the get-go that there is something going on that is fraudulent and they came out to campaign to people that continue to donate, then I will fault them for that. But if their head is only telling them that these people might be criminal, it doesn't mean they are sure that these people are criminal. Two differences. With everything that we say about Muyiwa now, we've been saying it that Muyiwa might be, but now it's clear that this person is a bit dodgy. But then they want to choose when this person is dodgy. That is the problem we have. Now, when Yomi said Muyiwa messed up his evidence, people said Yomi was lying. Now, when they said Muyiwa CEO, they did all toxicology and clinical for free. They say, Muyiwa is clinical. So how do they pick and choose? That is what I don't get. You want to say Yomi is lying, that Muyiwa did not destroy anything. But now we can clearly see that there is possibility that Yomi might have been telling us the truth. But then the hate that people have for Yomi will not let them see that. Yomi Oleni. But then you don't want to compare and contrast. You don't want to see things because of that. I say you don't have to hate. You don't have to hate. When it becomes personal, then you miss a lot of things. When it becomes personal, I think, Kenny, do you want to speak? Go on. Kenny, do you want to speak? Because I think you wanted to say something.
I'm sorry. I'm not even sure that I'm up here. So now, sorry, I'll be listening. I don't want to contribute yet. Let me just put me back. And let me continue listening to what's going on.
You can mute and continue to listen.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Up until today, right? I just want to digress a little bit. No, very wicked lady. See, let me digress a little bit. I will tell you the reason why I picked. I wouldn't say. Okay, let me use fight or when I say I dislike African TV today, not because of anything. It's because I hate when people attack people. I just don't like it. Do your thing.
Why are you attacking?
No, I'm not. That is what I'm saying. I'm not. You've never seen me on a platform calling me Iwo. I'm not attacking him. I won't. After speaking here, I'm not going to go anywhere and start dragging me. I don't do it. It's not me.
People that are attacking them personally.
You're not getting the point. The point is no. The point is this, very wicked lady, right? No matter how much you attack, it is not the way. it is not the way. See,
so you are telling me that if I'm analyzing something, it is an attack?
No. When you analyze, no. When you analyzing is okay. No. When you analyze is okay. When you start going personal, when you start going personal.
How have I going personal?
No, you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
Let us cut off this argument. What is the way forward in Mobile's? How do we move forward?
Mrs. Kelly Moore.
Yes.
In my own little way, in my own little way, I would say, which I've said, right? At this moment, let us see the magic Sanchitu want to perform. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. There is nothing else. Nothing. There's nothing else. Nothing else.
The way forward from me is to stop contributing money to anybody. Stop contributing money to anybody. They've taken enough money. They've all taken enough money right now that they haven't used. And even if they've sort of like gazumed the money and they need to go bring the money back into their account and use that money that they haven't used to carry on for now and let the public breathe.
Okay.
IT guy, let me tell you something today. Let me tell you one thing today. Until we understand that public will remain public. Some people enjoy contributing, no matter how much you preach it. Some people enjoy it. They want to show their big madam and their big baba. They are big. No matter, so all these don't donate. Now
Look, I know what you're saying. The general public, there are people who will procrastinate. There are people who are enlightened that can listen to the advice to kind of think, okay, there's a common sense in this. They've got enough money, let them use it. Yes, there will be people who will donate money profusely. And yes, we can actually say 65% of the people that are donating money will carry on donating it profusely. 35% of those people will be able to kind of think, you know what? These people haven't really given us substance, and I'm sure they have enough money to carry on. But I mean, if you've misused the public fund, and it is clear right now that the entire money that they've spent on GoFundMe is gone into people's pockets, why would you want to contribute money towards Joseph Aloba and his foundation? And his pocket foundation? Why would you want to? But the people that will. And a number of those people have actually sort of like jumped on Yomi's bandwagon. Why would you want to contribute money to Yomi? It's up to you. CCTV, no action. 3 seconds video, no action. He's now planning to go to Abuja to go and dance naked in the streets of Abuja. And people are still going to contribute money towards that. And yes, but the people who are enlightened that can actually think about the rationale behind profuse. Who is this person? Someone is making a lot of noise here. And we will donate money profusely. We donate money profusely. They will not ask. But the people that can question the lack of sort of progress, lack of doings, and lack of product. You can't go into a manufacturing plant and get investors to come and give you money to set up a company, float it on the stock market, and the product is not selling, and then you're saying be patient. And then you still want these people to carry on buying shares in the company. I mean, thing is, at the end of the day, you still need to come to a point of reckoning where you kind of ask, okay, Yomi Fabi, what has he achieved? The last time I was on one platform in the middle of the morning, I don't know if it was a Wicked Ladies platform, a guy came up and started talking nonsense that he took photograph with the police IG. And I said, well, is that an achievement? Is rubbing shoulders with people in the police station, is that an achievement? Back and forth, come and tell us story. Is that achievement? Tell us the story very nice and we follow you because it seems as if we're enjoying your Nollywood movie. Is that an achievement? What has the man achieved? Nothing. He just talks, he just promises and promises and promises, and he just set up rally and all this kind of stuff. These are the kind of things we look at sometimes that we need to kind of understand. You don't come public to come and sakamaje the public, and you can't carry on sakamaje in the public unless the public itself that are donating this money profusely are brain dead. Unless they're brain dead. I rest my mic.
IT guy.
The sniper, you know, you people are hypocrites. You people are hypocrites.
Oh yeah, I'm listening. Aduke, you said are hypocrites. So when you say we now, that means me and some people. Me. So let me speak for myself. How have I been hypocrite? Can you hear me? Are you there?
Let me drop this very quickly based on me also engineer a process. Fabi doesn't believe in the inquest. At the same time, there's the same Yomi Fabi that doesn't believe in the inquest, believes in the Nigerian police. Now, if there's a new development, it's the same Nigerian police is jumped in bed with that will now convince the coroner that they found something tangible that can actually assist the process to kind of bring people to justice. And Yomi, if you don't believe in the inquest and you believe in Nigerian police, are you confused? Is there something wrong with your brain that you cannot understand that even writing a letter, an open letter to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asho Tinubu, aka Jagaban, you are really still contradicting yourself in that process, castigating the police, instigating that our judicial process will be brought to disrepute due to sort of like the lack of engagement with the police and the police not even being able to do the right thing. So you shot yourself in the foot. You are so illiterate. You are not educated enough. Carry on doing your movie and Nollywood, but really, if you want to sort of like be scientific about a problem, you need to use your iroro. You need to use your common sense. You don't have lawyers. You don't have a website. We don't know your mission. We don't know your vision. But the Dawoku, Dawo Daku, Dawo Daji will carry on. The 65% of them will carry on supporting you. Olori Ebi's platform is got 100% of them on that platform. They will clamor and give you all the money you need. You will never, ever be able to deliver. You know why? This is not your calling. This is a process where you set up a foundation. At the time you did, you weren't sure what you were doing, but you know that later in life, when movie industry is not favorable to you, you will find a way to sakamajay the Nigerian public, and you will come and hide on this black app. Nobody knows what you are doing. The entire Nigerian generation that are not on this black app don't know what your Mifabi is doing or your shenanigans. Call these people out as it is. Donate your money profusely to them. It's your hard work, and whoever you give it to, who gives a hoops, go back and set up another GoFundMe and do Joseph Aloba and let them sakamajay you the way they've sakamajayed you in the last 18, 19 months with collection of their aficionado, where everybody is in need for what they want to put, and the father of the deceased will have the temerity, the audacity, and the knack to come public and say anyone who actually makes money out of his son that is deceased will be plagued, will be these Bible verses and all that kind of stuff. And it's the chairman, the champion, the number one man who has made all the money out of the demise of his son. Let's carry on talking the truth and let's not waste our time. Just come on 5, 6, 7 hours and be dissecting Buki Jesse and be dissecting Muiwa. Let's face this thing as it is. This is descended into a position where the Nigerian public are beginning to look like Sodo. We're beginning to look like people who are brainless.
Sorry, sir. But hey, Jagmolu, the reason why I called you people hypocrites, some of the public are hypocrisy is because few days ago, Paparino and some other enlightened people in this platform made a good submission, and they come up with, we don't need anyone to contribute money at this moment. What we need to be done is take the evidence to so DPP, take the evidence to this, blah, 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 like that, which is a good move and way forward. But you know what? They never listen. The next thing they did, if somebody like Andy went to Latisnet platform and go and bring up the submission of let's contribute another money to another person, and he claimed to be a science student, it is not that me I'm listening to Paparino or stuff like that. But when they make an good submission on a way forward, I think we should stick. And I will now use that as an opportunity that Paparino is trying to call them back and bring another opinion for way forward. They will never listen.
You said Paparino
They did not listen. They went to another
Paparino
platform.
said they should take. I was not here, but let me get what you said. You said Paparino said they should take evidence to the TV station. Is that what you said?
Not only Paparino, not only Paparino.
But was that the conversation that they had to be?
In fact, that day,
to take evidence to TV station, right? It was conclusion. What evidence?
Jagmolo, wait. Let me continue. Jagmolo, wait. Jagmolo, my network is back. Wait. I did not say Paparino alone. That day we are in this platform. They have like 600 and something viewers that day. Paparino, some big. I noticed there are big people on that platform. It's good professional that day. They said the next way forward is that nobody should contribute money anywhere. It is not about contributing money right now. They should take the evidence that Yomi has. They should take it to the DPP and blah, 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 blah. They made a good submission that day for a way forward. But none of them listening. They went ahead to another platform and go and make another submission.
What evidence as Yomi said he has? That's what I'm asking. What evidence do they want to take? What evidence? What evidence?
I don't care about any evidence that Yomi has. I'm telling you about the submission that I made on this platform that day. You can ask Paparino about it if I am lying about it.
I agree with you. So let's forget about what you said now, right? Wait, I agree with you what you said now, Abike. You're not getting my question, right? If I was on this platform that day, this is the same thing. I'm going to ask Paparino. Oh yeah, go on.
Okay, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. The reason why I call you people and hypocrisy is that when Yomi Fabi, you come up with the evidence of the thing, clearly, hope you make me talk to show you. Okay, I'm good now. But when when what Yomi Fabi is having is a new lead towards crime Mohbad, according to you people, according to them, those hypocrisy people, according to them, they said they will jump on it, they will believe it, and jump on it. Good. Yomi Fabi bring a new lead, according to them. They jump on it, they put their money, they put their energy, they support you. Now, Bukky just now come up with one stupid, no, let me not call it stupid, with another lead of its voice record that says there is an evidence that why are you people not jumping on Bukky Jesse and say that is a new lead? Bring your evidence. Why can't you people write a letter and go, wait, Jack, wait. Guy and the OG, we want to jump on it and it is what lead to, because you people have personal vendetta to Bukky Jesse because of what stupid deed that he has done. You people will never jump on it and you will water it down. But Yomi Fabi is naturally, you people jump on it.
Can I answer your question now? You throw question now.
Wait, let me finish and you answer. Wait. You people, that is why I said some of you are hypocrites and you are doing it personal vendetta. Because you people have personal vendetta on Bukky Jesse, you don't want to jump on that voice note, even though it is a fake. Jump on it. Let Bukky, petition Bukky take just concerning that voice note. Let her show us if it is true or not. Let us jump on it and go to OG, jump on OG, arrest OG the same way you people go after Yomi to go and arrest Adria and Damola. You people should jump on that one too, if you people are not hypocrites. Thank you.
All right. In response to what you said now, All right, it made sense. I will say two things as regards that. Number one, right, Ketu cannot cut pot black. Now, if Buki Jesse had watered down almost the same thing that she is got, then ours too should be watered down. But now, from what you said now, let's not use personal vendetta now. Okay, let's just go with, okay, maybe it is true that she actually spoke to somebody. Now, when you look at the people Buki Jesse mingle with, she only talked to the critical thinkers, right? So she's not going to bring external body on a panel box. All right. So they know what they want to do and how they want to go about it. But me on this side, when I
start with the critical thinker in the beginning of my business, he starts with the critical thinker. He starts with them. In the beginning
no, no, when she came, that day that she spoke about, wait, that day that she came on, hold on, that day, hold on now. Wait, that day that she spoke about this thing, right? Well, she didn't want to bring anybody up. If you remember, somebody called her and she said, "Oh, I just can't go on Konwasoki." Who were the people she brought up? The people that they know, that they're familiar with, that would align with them. Not going to bring somebody that would. So if I go up now, I will ask Buki Jesse, "Can we see the stamp on the? Can we see the date? The whatever." She's going to drop me immediately. You know that she's going to drop me. But the moment you question something, they're going to drop you. Do you understand? So how do you then want to work with that person? The difference between Buki Jesse and Yomi Fabi, I'm not speaking for Yomi Fabi again, but the difference between both of them is no matter how difficult your question is, Yomi will still answer you. No, even if you've cursed him before, he will still answer you. But Buki Jesse won't align in one way, and the only way she wants to align is the critical thinker way. That's it. Done. So how do you want to speak to her? How do you want to even help her? Do you think she's going to trust us to give us the evidence she's got? She only trusts certain people. So how do you then? So I'm not going to agree with you when you say some people are.
You know, me after the talk now. If I go to Yomi Fabi, you know they will drop me check immediately. I start talking. You know they will do the same.
Go there. About you being go. They won't drop you. They won't. See, if Yomi comes, you've engaged Yomi on the platform before. I've read you. I've seen you engage Yomi on the platform before.
Engage him on Paparino, not his platform.
Exactly. You've engaged him before. I know you've engaged him before. I'm not, like I said, I'm not speaking. You're talking about Buki Jesse now. Buki Jesse only want to work with the critical thinkers. He just get that.
See, the sniper. Assuming it is not on Paparino's platform, the question I have to Yomi Fabi is that if I should ask it in his platform, they will drop it. Believe me, he will not even answer me. Do you believe that?
I will agree with you. Now, let me put this. Let me throw the same question to you now. Let me say, every day there is one particular person that is always calling out your name. Always, let me call it drag. And that person then come on your platform where you have moderators and your moderators is yelling. Let me finish now. Hold on. Let me finish now. Wait, let me finish now. You always jump into wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. Now, it is not Paparino going to Buki Jesse's platform to ask a question. I'm talking about a random person that does not even have a name. The moment that person goes up and asks an uncomfortable question they don't want to hear. You know, when you poke nose here, when you ask difficult questions, they throw you out. Do you understand? Now, I don't think they will drop that person. Blood run through our veins. If you are just like some people now, the way they don't, people that cause African TV 24/7, if they go to his platform, if he drops them, he has the right to drop them. He has the right to drop them. So that you don't go to places where you're not wanted. You don't. I will not go to Buki Jesse's platform now. You got my baby sniper one, but when you hear that she did this to me or she cost me, the question you people say, what did you do there? So you mind places you go, you know what this stands for. Why do you then want to go and put your head there? Oh no, fellow big penny now. What fellow fully a big penny, so I won't do that. So you said Junko. I don't tell you can ask your me question. I don't think you have any issue You can go to places drop you, but to my ability, they'll drop you immediately. Where they drop you to balance the platform booking or to follow that what you drop,
Vampire. I almost call you his name now. The sniper, how are you? How's everybody? Happy Good Friday. I almost call you Viper. I'm sorry, Sniper. I want to criticize over the bot, but I would like if we allowed me to finish my submission. I was listening to Yomi on Olori Ebi yesterday, and I decided to interject. He brought about the board and poster and stuff, and it was a good idea because what's his name? Our humble friend. Aduke, what's your lawyer brother name? And Undisputed. I want Aduke to say his name. I'm not going to say it. And they did a very marvelous something during the 1 year anniversary, and it was successful. So I suggest something like that yesterday. But before I did that, I made a point that can Yomi allow somebody else to do it and just take a back seat, so that it has become, the reason why I put that up was that it has become a Yomi versus Joseph Aloba thing, and people have even forgotten that we are holding somebody responsible that is none of the two. And I was expecting him to agree or to say something of that sort. Till excuse me, NEPA is performing. Up to the time that I left the platform, I didn't hear him to compliment that. What I was expecting is that, when Olori Ebi and Onile and Prince did the quarantine, it was Prince that brought it to Olori Ebi, and the three of them did it. Although not without a fracas, but they were able to sort it out, and they move on. And I was expecting Yomi to do such. He cannot be the judge, the prosecutor, and the executor of everything. If you want to be, then you don't come to the platform to seek for money. You use your NGO and use another system to governate your pocket for your NGO, and peace will reign. But I believe that nobody, not even Joseph Aloba, after those mismanagement, should come to the platform and be raising money anymore, because of what we all know now. We know that almost up to 100 million, if not at least 50 million, have been seriously mismanaged by the GoFundMe and the Wema Bank account. And there are only two people that are subject to that power. And the two of them are Joseph Aloba and Muyiwa. And to me, I find it difficult that Muyiwa will be castigated, but what's his name? Joseph Aloba will be freed. I find it very difficult to agree to that, because Joseph Aloba is Muyiwa, and Muyiwa is Joseph Aloba, as we have known it since most of us have been on this justice for Mohbad. So I am saying at this time, if Yomi cannot what's her name? When she was castigated, she brought out, I forgot her name now, Ada Universe. She brought out some documents that was analyzed. Anybody that cannot come out with documents that can be analyzed and ascertained should not even be coming on any platform and be raising money. If you want to do billboard and this and that, and you are passing it to Olori Ebi, and Olori Ebi cannot expose, this is how much it's going to take. Nominate 2 or 3 people to execute, and it has to be executed by Yomi. I find that very if it's one-man show in this game can be done. I've done many one-man show on justice for Mohbad, and I'm proud of it, and I keep it to myself. That is, unless it needs to be noted. You cannot be doing a one-man show and be wanting everybody to contribute to it. If you want to do it, bring your NGO, raise money through it, and nobody will ask you. And let your NGO board of directors execute, and we will be pleased. But you cannot be coming to public to raise the money, and you don't want to be accounted for the money. So is Joseph Aloba camp. Enough of that bullshit. Let him form an NGO for the restoration and justice for his son, and let him work through that NGO. Let him not be coming to Sakam and jails. I don't see why you will come. If I come to the public now and say, please, public, help me, and everybody, Sakuma is this, let's help him, and they do help me, I'm supposed to come back the following day and thank them and explain to them, to the best of my knowledge, how I execute the money and how they have saved my life and how I've been successful. I am not supposed to come third day and say, you see, the money you gave me, it wasn't enough. I thought it was enough. Everything has been finished, and the wahala is still there, and this and that. Maybe you people should contribute more. Only a fool will give me shishi when I cannot explain how I did the first time. Especially when I said it's going to cost 5 million and they raised 6 million. And I came back 3-4 days later after somebody wanted to drag me, and I'm talking that bullshit. I asked for 5 million, they raised 6 million. I'm supposed to come back and congratulate and appreciate and give thanks to God for all that contributed. Thanking to God for Joseph Aloba is instigating, insinuating, insulting, and devilishing people who are ways in many different angles. That is a shame. So both of them, when I say Muyiwa, I mean Joseph Aloba. So when I say Joseph Aloba, I mean Muyiwa. And when I say both of them, I mean Yomi and Joseph Aloba. They should get out of the picture and let some people, other people, take care of this. Other people are, that some are even on this platform that have spent money and never even talked about it.
You have not come outside to say
that
it.
have helped and never talked about it. That people have called their name for having helped. Must it be you? Must it be Joseph Aloba? Must it be Muyiwa? Must it be Yomi? Why can't it be somebody else? At least I counted how many hosts on this Justice for Mohbad platform. We have about 15. Some are semi-retiring. Some have, all the past. Why must it be Joseph Aloba and Yomi? And don't forget, it's the public that shouted, listen to us, and they exhumed the body. And it's the government that also, it's the people that also shouted for. And pump up these two people for them to react. And all of a sudden, they are both at each other's throat. And people are taking camp. And people are siding, are you on this side? If you come for this, I'll come for you. If you come for... What happens to Ileri Oluwa Imole Ayo, Aloba? What happens to his decomposing body at the morgue? And somebody said yesterday, it's just somebody that I listened to, that I used to enjoy, you know, and they said the body is decomposing and is wrapped in this and that. Who went to see the body? Did they pay one of the morgues to spy on a dead body? How did they know it was wrapped in this and that? You know, all these things needs to stop. Let's individually do what we can to ascertain and justify justice for Mohbad. Let's not be coming to platform and be raising money. But Entobare is good luck.
Mr. Sakuma, good morning. Mr. Sakuma.
Please don't good morning me.
Okay.
Please let me finish, please. I'm almost done. Don't raise money, you know, and lie about it. But whoever wants to give, it's your money, it's not my money. You don't see me raising money. I'm not complaining that why people are giving me money. I cannot, because it's their money. But I can't complain when people are asking for money that they cannot justify. So I am begging and imploring on these two camps to please keep quiet and let others take the lead. Two of you have taken the lead, which will empower you for almost about 18 months, at least you me for about 8 or... Don't, please, let me finish. I'm almost done, please. Maybe about 6 or months. Please, let me finish. Please, let me finish. What is your fucking problem? Other people are giving their testimony. When it comes to your turn, give your testimony. Don't keep quiet. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Sakuma, Bossman said you collected gifts given to Papa Mohbad. The things they sent through you to Papa Mohbad, you did not deliver. Bossman called you out. Bossman called you out.
Bossman cannot call me out.
He called you out. I have the audio. He called you out. Where are the things that they were giving you to give Papa Mohbad? It's true. These people are the one that were giving Papa Mohbad. They were buying phone for them to give Papa Mohbad. They did not deliver. Bossman called you out. There is an audio there. In a Arifa platform, 2 weeks ago, he called you out.
I don't sue. Hold on. Let me return to that. Let me reply that lady. Sele, let me reply that lady, please. Let me reply. I have never and I will never collect anything to give for Baba Mohbad. I have gifted Baba Mohbad privately. There is nothing wrong with that. Nobody, the only person that sent me... Hold on, no, no, talk that one. Let me finish my own now. Somebody make an accusation. Let me reply now. Let somebody make an accusation. Let me reply. You cannot tell me what to do. I don't tell you what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I cannot tell you what to do. When is your turn? Take your turn. It was only one person that is send me message to give in Nigeria. It was Westo. And I send it to Onile, Olori Ebi, just in case it may come to light or fracas. The person I don't know, they sent it to me when I was in Florida, when, I came the first time that I met Baba. Nobody ever sent me anything to give to Baba Mohbad. They sent a phone, iPhone 15. I made the person that went to deliver to Westo to take the picture. And the picture, I sent it to Uri, so that when I withdraw, so that somebody other than me will have evidence. It is. I never accuse anybody. I never accuse anybody of anything. The only accusation I made about you was a conception. I made a conception about you, and I came on the network to apologize to you, and I did it also in private. I made a mistake. It was a conception. I never make an accusation. People, when they say Sakuma did this, Sakuma did that, I have evidence, and I always provide evidence. And you, Select, can provide evidence that I did apologize to you, that my conception of you was wrong when it comes to what do you call it? In English, accountability. That I thought your accountability was a little bit this and that it was personal, that it was out of this. And I regretted it and I corrected myself. So I said it in private and I came to public to correct myself. So that is what I did. Let Bossman prove to public. Let him not just make mouth allegation. You call yourself Bossman. You don't let people know your name. Call your name. Hold on, I'm almost finished, sir. Call your name. Let us know your name. Make that accusation. Send the proof to me on the internet and see what my lawyer will do. Thank you for listening. Whoever, I didn't know who wanted to speak. I apologize to all the ladies that are over. I'm not good. Hold on. I apologize to all the ladies that I overshouted on. Okay. Please, I was making a submission and you could have allowed me to finish my submission like Sniper is doing now. Please go on, Sniper. Thank you.
Lawyer, okay.
Stop making your submission. Because I can talk to Tinshushi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but you need to break it.
It's better now.
I can hear you, but
it's better now. All right, yeah. I listened to you on the Rebis platform here, and I was a bit, because I kept writing in the comment section, like, no more donation. Now, the billboard stuff. They're going to do, even though you told your mate to take the back seat here, but need to do all of these things. Oh, no more donation.
This number, your audio is very your audio is fading in and out.
Oh God, my network is
no more donation. We are looking for justice. How?
Is it money that we
that's what he wanted to explain. Actually, when he says no more, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it money that is going to get us justice? If it is money, why is all the money that we have been?
Exactly. That's what this number wanted to explain. Listen, this is what this number wanted to explain. I like that question, my sister. That's a very lovely question. If you say, is it money that's going to get us justice? The answer is, that question is very vague. You know why I'm saying this? No matter whatever we wanted to do, whether we wanted to challenge the process or we want to take legal actions or some other steps, it always involves money. But how much is the question, okay? And what's causing this problem is the transparency. The transparency is lacking. Are you getting the point? If there are detailed accountability, right? Like my dear brother always says, we won't be here. We won't be asking questions. Are you getting the point?
God bless you.
If you give accountability of what you do, and people are within themselves convinced that that money has been sent on an errand has been fulfilled, and there's a high degree of trust. Even if it fails, are you getting the point? There's high degrees of accountability on the plate. People will not be complaining about donating money. We will donate. Are you getting the point? But when you donate money, hold on a second, my sister. When you donate money and the common accountability is missing, that's a kick in the face. It's a kick in the mouth. Are you getting the point? We don't need to ask before you actually do that. There's no need to ask before you actually do that. That's how you protect your own integrity as what you're doing as a leader. Are you getting the point? This is what's causing the problem. You don't just collect.
Okay, Mr. Ricky, sir. Let me respond to you. I understand what you say, and you are correct. You know the reason why I am saying this, that any money that you people want to be contributing at this moment, to me, is if it is not being if you did not contribute money in a professional way, I would say it like a scum, like still the same situation that we have gone through in the beginning. Ask me why. Because in the beginning, even this Yomifade you said, if you contribute money to a non-governmental organization, there is nothing like accountability.
Okay. How you say that?
Yes, ma'am.
How you say that? Money no dey. They no dey give.
Please, let's come back. Thank you.
Six. Mr. Fabiwa,